What's going on, people? TroopzTV back again. Blood clot, yeah, you understand? Episode 381 of Back Again. You don't know the vibes. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the Blood Clot thing. You know what I'm saying? Big up the chat as always, blood. You understand? Big up the mods, them, my brothers. Big up the man, them, as well, blood. You get me? Whole gang day of blood. You understand? Lewis, Flawless is here, blood as well. You get me? Monts.
Yeah, man's here.
Man there. You get me? Only one who never got the memo. You understand? To grab a win this midweek. You understand? That's why he is hiding away right now. You understand? I don't blame him, blood. You get me? It is what it is, blood. You understand? But
who's hiding him? I'll be right here in 2 minutes. You joke, man.
like I was saying, it is another episode, blood. You get me? Make sure you're smashing a like, people. You understand? Subscribe to the gang as always, blood. You get me? Let me check in on the gang, blood. You understand? Let me check in on the gang, blood. You get me? Lewis, comfortable win for you, blood. You get me? I see you sending shots at the Maresca outers.
Yeah, because hopefully we can have a peaceful week. But speaking of myself, it's been anything but peaceful. I'm in the middle of a 5-day bender to celebrate my birthday. So up the Chelsea and all of that. Got myself a new mug. Remembering the good old days, little Europa League final one. 3-0 win up at Leige Warsaw. Shout out Tyreek George. Someone in my chat called him Ty Raquel May. We're going to run with that for the foreseeable future. And yeah, ready to be back. What a week. Up the Chelsea.
Flawless.
Yo.
Where are you, blood?
Yo, I'll be on in a second. Yo, go to months. I'll be on in a sec. Give me 1 second. Literally. I'll be on in a sec.
I'm going to wait for you, blood. You understand?
That's how I know I got man feeling. It's dark, man.
I'm going to wait for you, blood. You understand?
Yo, I'll be on in a sec.
Just quickly before we
right
go.
Here, you know.
We've got a section for everything but our win away at Legia.
Yeah, because no one really cares about
Wait,
it.
where? Who?
Warsaw. It's where the Europa League final. Well, the same country.
I thought you were talking about Warsaw. That's down the road from me.
No. That's up north from Warsaw.
Oh, shit. Where's that?
Poland.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Wait.
All right.
No,
shit, I ain't.
This agenda against my club stinks. It fucking stinks. Because we're the one with the actual UCL charge.
Since when was the Conference League in Warsaw, blood? I'm sure I would have gone to a couple games then. I'm thinking, right. All right.
Warsaw, don't worry. I'll get you, man, a ticket for the final, man. We'll all go watch.
Hey, listen, I don't know if it's even safe for a man of my. You know what I'm saying?
No, neutral venue. The away game.
Neutral, all right, yeah.
Come on. Troops, bro, do better, man. We deserve our fair representation. Not even on the title.
Listen, that's
no one cares, blood.
That's
what do you mean no one cares? Just say you don't care because you know I'm guaranteed to win my UCL. You man are just doing up hopium.
Could you imagine, Troops, if he was the one?
Could
you imagine?
I'm winning a trophy.
Okay.
What's that to be salty about?
Could you imagine the difference if you swap the roles, Troops? Could you imagine?
I know.
Hey, no, they'd actually have another European trophy to stat pad. They need it.
This sounds very salty.
They've got one. I've got 6.
Yeah, good for you. You're in the least relevant cup that no one ever will play in. Not even Man United.
Hey, at the end of the day, everyone's just going to remember who won and who didn't.
Nah, no one cares. As you can see, the title, the topics, no one cares.
No, man, them care. You see people talking about Anthony Ishko. These managers remind me that Anthony's still alive and playing football.
No,
They're more well-versed in the Conference League than me.
Hey, bro, they beat Real Madrid. They beat Real Madrid, bro.
Oh, no, yeah, so did Valencia a couple days ago, but hey, turns out anyone can.
Exactly, so.
Did you beat him last time you played him, Lewis?
In 22-23 we did.
The last
have-
time.
we got
That's not
one.
what he asked. That's not what he
But-
asked.
That's the last
last-
time. We
the
haven't
last
lost to
time-
them.
The last time was Havertz tax. So
We
no,
haven't
didn't.
lost to them.
Nice.
Ever.
You also haven't won a UCL.
Ever. You get me? So
Yeah,
think
ever.
that's-
You haven't won a
I think
UCL ever.
I think that's better news than you going to shitty Warsaw. Have you even
No,
been to
no,
a conference game?
what's be-
Have you even been to a conference league game this year?
I'm saving myself for the final,
Have you?
brother.
Okay, cool. So no one cares.
Have
then,
you
do mate?
been to a
Wait, man
Champions
has,
League
man has a
game?
Conference League chastity belt. That is mad. I'm saving myself. That is crazy.
You hear that? It's mad.
That's a
A
beautiful
Conference
one.
League chastity.
Have you
Oh,
been to a
it's
Champions
mad.
League game this season?
It's mad.
Have you been to a Champions League game this season?
No.
So we're both in the same boat then. What are we doing?
No, we're not.
What are you flying out to Madrid now?
Who knows?
So no. So you're not.
Who knows?
We will know when we see your fucking watch along set up on Monday.
never
We
know.
will know.
Lewis,
Yeah,
what was the name of Lewis? What was the name of the team you played again?
Legia Warsaw, man.
Which one?
Sounds like a
They've got
shit.
one of the fucking United loanies there. Oh yeah,
Okay.
Deji or something, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Oh, is he? Is he there?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Is it?
I saw him like on TV twice, and then he got subbed off.
Fairs.
Well, he's made a
Big
good
up them
squad.
still. No,
And after that, we've got like the winner of Rapid Vienna versus Your Garden.
Okay, so who's the second
I
team?
don't even know who they are. I won't front. One's like
I need that.
Norwegian, and the other one's Austrian.
I've heard of Legia Warsaw. I've heard of Rapid Vienna. Like they've played in Europe before. Who
I
is
just
the
know.
other-
I just know
yeah,
because
yeah,
of
yeah,
Vienna. I
Rapid
know
Vienna.
Vienna, innit?
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
them. Who's the other team?
You Your Garden.
Who?
Yeah, it's literally Your Garden.
Your Garden. That's what it sounds like. Oh,
And then all the
shit,
other top 5 leagues ones are all on the other bracket. So the winner of them lot gets to lose to Chelsea in the final.
Oh yeah, because Betis are over the other side. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I swear,
they're
all this
actually-
Betis type, if they get knocked out by Fiorentina, I'm going to bust up.
They actually called Your Garden.
Your Garden. What? Wait.
Yeah, man.
I thought he was making it up. Yo,
Oh, they're
Wait.
Swedish. They're Swedish. My
Wait,
bad.
there's a team called Your Garden.
Yeah,
it's spelled. Yeah,
Cool.
it's
I'm a head out.
spelled
I'm a head out.
DJURG and then Gardens is DJUR.
I'm a head out.
Gardens.
I'm a head out.
Yeah, they will be heading out. Either this round or the next. Up the
Your
Chelsea.
Garden. Your Garden.
Yeah, that's it. Your Garden.
Oh, okay. That's so. Okay.
Yeah, man are just hating because we're guaranteed to win this. That's all.
I'll be real, Lewis. You see this gimmick? It's reminding me of the chill guy.
Okay,
gimmick.
Lewis.
It's reminding me of the chill guy gimmick. And listen, I could only if any of us are playing in the Conference League and talking and doing this whole we guarantee the European trophy gimmick. I promise you, we
I'd
wouldn't even get
respect
to the end.
it.
We
I'd
wouldn't even
respect
get to no. We wouldn't even get to the end of our sentence. I don't even be able
Speak
to
for
finish the
yourself. Speak for yourself. Like,
I'll
I'd
tell
respect it.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
at least
crazy.
for you two, because you guys like European heritage and everything. Like,
Yeah, I got the most. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
like you got the most UCLs, we got the most variety. Flawless has got like
What do
enough.
you mean the most variety?
We got 2 of everything.
No, I've got 2 Europa Leagues as well, bro.
The
And
Cup
that-
Winners' Cup, bro. Cup Winners' Cup.
Fucking Cup Winners
Come
Cup.
on,
bro.
like,
Now,
come
man
on,
are bigging
come
up the
on.
Cup Winners Cup.
Come on.
Nah, man, yeah, because man weren't
You know
bigging,
what, yeah,
man weren't bigging up the
yeah,
Cup Winners
this is
Cup
just
when
getting-
Arsenal.
Hey,
Yeah,
Troops,
this
you
is
should be bigging up. I swear that's the only European
Yeah,
trophy.
the
we've got.
biggest
Yeah, I
variety
ain't
is
got
not a
time.
flex. Just get the most. Just get the most.
I ain't got time. I
Yeah,
ain't
a
got time.
little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. It's all good.
Just get the most, man.
Flawless.
Yeah.
Both
Finish
your
the
teams lost.
story.
Or should I say both your teams never won, blood? You understand?
Yeah,
That's why you pulled up with the white Man United top now. You get me? The red one has left the building. The white one is back on show, blood. You get me? And now showing unity with the side team.
The white one was literally here a few days
Yeah.
ago. That's not just today.
No, I'm back again.
A few days ago. Nah,
No,
I
I'm
swear
back again.
That's where it was. He was the white
No,
one.
I'm back again.
Yeah, because I was wearing
First
the red.
appearance for a while, blood.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure the white
You
one.
get me? Wonder why?
I'm sure it was on show. I'm sure the white one was
Yeah.
on show. But go on, what were you saying? I didn't watch. I can't even comment on the Spurs. Yeah, we both drew. I can't comment on the Spurs Frankfurt game. 'Cause I didn't watch it at all. Obviously, I was watching our game, which we'll get into in the segment. But I feel like I'm just watching Manchester United on repeat because it feels like the Sociedad game all over again. My thoughts, and obviously the game was different, but it's my thought process on it is the exact same. I said the same things before the game. Make sure the tie's still alive, and it was a game we should have won, but the tie is still alive. So it was like do the business in the second leg. But we'll get into it in the segment anyway.
Months. Your boy Salah staying, blood.
I know. That's why I'm wearing this. Listen, man. What can I say, man? I think people are gonna be like, "Oh yeah, it don't matter." Da 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 da. Salah's gonna slow down. This, that, and the third. I heard it all before, man. I'm gassed that he's staying. I'm not gonna overstate FSG and getting them to sign on because for me, as a big up flawless for this one, I'm not gonna congratulate someone for putting out a fire that they started. That's I'm gonna stand on that. But it is nice to see that Salah is and Van Dijk are staying, man. It's not just about them staying. It's about having the extra windows to kind of make the right transition when they do eventually go, whether that's next year or the year after that, because it is only a 2-year for each of them. So yeah, man, I'm happy. What I will say is I don't really want to hear, that all that haterade stuff, because realistically, if Salah and Virgil were to go, the narrative would have been not the narrative, the reality would have been, oh my gosh, you're losing Mo Salah. Oh my gosh, you're losing Virgil van Dijk. Oh my gosh, you're gonna get your players to stay on. Oh my gosh, this, that, in the future. Da, 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 da. So realistically, just curb the lip in it. Just curb your lip, man. Them like that's all it is. Just Salah's staying. You lot saw Onana's snap. If you saw his reaction to when Mo Salah staying on, man, yeah, man, you get it, bro. So that's the energy right now. You know what I'm saying? So, but big up the man, them. Shout out Onana. Shout out Jamar getting his 2 assists. You know what I'm saying? In the Conference League, I'm taking the piss. But and obviously
level.
And obviously, Troops, don't talk about your level like that. But then and obviously shout out Arsenal as well, man.
Thank you for Poland away, mate.
That ain't
shout out Arsenal. And shout out Arsenal as well, man.
Man, like Gusto up there, blood. I mean, Gusto went on a tanning machine, blood. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. You get me? Big up God. He says, imagine Mo Salah and Isak in the same front three. Well, that definitely ain't happening after Van Dijk and Salah have re-signed, and the amount of money that's probably going into that, blood. And Gravenberch apparently wanting to leave, so you're gonna have to replace that. So
you didn't say he wanted to leave.
I didn't even see or he said that he's more suited to fit. I don't know. He's flirting with Madrid.
No, he's not flirting with Madrid. His agent said that he's Spanish and his dream club is Madrid. That's not the case for Ryan.
I thought Gravenberch was Dutch.
Oh, the agent's dream club for him is Madrid.
No, his agent's dream club is Madrid.
Okay, all right, cool.
Not Ryan Gravenberch.
What the hell? So why did Lewis send that then, blood?
He's just talking shit.
I saw it and I thought, I just woke up. I saw the Fabrizio tweet. I thought, raw, not another one.
Yeah, he's not even.
No,
Lewis has been fried this week, blood. We got LJ, my dog. He says Onana had flawless, so pissed. His snow bunnies only made dinner and not dessert for him as usual. Hashtag if it don't snow, it don't flow.
That is great, right, LJ, yo. I can't lie, yo. I did that. If it don't snow, it don't flow. It's brilliant. Big up LJ, man. But yeah, you was in my watch along, LJ, so you already know my thoughts on that 100%. But I like that hashtag. Big up LJ.
Big up Surafel. Big up blood. He says, big up Spurs and Chelsea fans more upset for Real's loss than Madristas. London is red. The only part that's blue and white is the sewer system.
Sorry, Troops, is your window open?
Blood.
Is your window open?
It's my window open for me.
Okay, have a look. Have a look at the sky.
Big up Guna SE.
No?
He says, if we win Champions League, will that make it a Mickey Mouse Cup? Probably will, blood, according to some. You get me?
Oh, Lord, man.
It's a shit Madrid we should have beat, apparently, now.
Wait, is that what people are saying?
Yeah. Big up Fats. He says, pronounce it correctly. It's Legia Warsaw. Aye, Fats, I ain't got time, bro.
It's Legia Warsaw. Come on, bro. Hope you enjoyed the trip, though. And
Yeah,
I hope you guys didn't get jumped up the Chelsea.
He was outside. Poland's fine. I went Poland for my visa. I went by myself. Poland's cool.
Oh,
Yeah, Poland's
even
cool.
better then. Nice.
Yeah,
I'll be
Poland's
good
cool.
in Wroclaw.
I don't know about that, but Warsaw's cool. Big up Louis. Big up man like Louis. He says, big up man them. Can we cook the terrible trio, the bozo in goal? Andre.
That's crazy.
Orangutan.
Orangutan.
That's what I thought. I thought you said. That's what I said. Orangutan. Acne, Maya, Lesnar, and Ellen. DeGeneres. Who's
That's she's some.
The Ellen show, innit?
Oh, is that her second name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
the
shit.
The girl, the woman who has the show.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah.
Top
Louis
three.
on one blood. Big up Louis blood. You understand? Big up my guy Rex. He says Tottenham are set to appoint ex-Arsenal CEO Vinay as new chief. Yeah, good luck with that, mate. I'm so happy that prick left our club. Big up Daniel surviving Maresca. He says Statman Dave won't post Sancho stats, but will post Ratman and Jerksy stats, though. Agendas got to agenda.
Up the Chelsea, keep the blue flag flying high. And you know what? I can always respect a solid agenda. So you know what? Dave can do his thing. It's all good.
Let's get them likes up, chat. We only got 1K inside and we're not even on 200 likes, bro. Let's get to 500 likes ASAP, blood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you lot run up the likes, man. What are we doing out here? Run up that damn likes. What's going on?
Only one place to start, blood. Emirates Stadium. Mission Impossible looks like it is looking possible now, blood. You get me? Arsenal 3, Real Madrid 0. Hella man wasted their time with their hate-alongs. You get me? Hold that one, blood. You understand? Hold that. You get me? I saw the tears all over YouTube. It was a glorious sight, blood. You get me? I've seen all the excuses coming out now that we beat Madrid. Oh, it's a rubbed Madrid. You should have beat them. Look who they never had. But let's just keep it a buck, blood. You understand? We absolutely destroyed Real Madrid, blood. You get me? It was probably the best Champions League performance apart from Villarreal away to get us to the final back in 2006 when Leige made that save in the 91st minute. And that enabled us, blood, to get to the final. Riquelme and their man there, you understand? That was probably the best performance I've seen. But that on Tuesday, Wednesday, I don't even know what day it was, blood. But it was unreal, bro. I did not expect that. I don't know. The only person I think that expect that was probably Ty, blood. You get me? Ty is probably the only one that expected that, blood. It was domination. You understand? They didn't create nothing. You know what I mean? Very, very quiet game from the famous front three. You understand? Best player in the world for me, Kylian Mbappe.
Best player in the what?
Best player in the world for me. You're deaf. Go clean out your ears. You understand?
Best player in the what?
Ladies and gentlemen,
you need to go check your eyes. If you think that's the best player in the world, he ain't been better.
Yeah, for me, Kylian Mbappe. You get me? Killy.
He ain't been better
all
than
of that. Anyway, just shut up, blood. Let me go.
Hey,
best player in the world for me. Absolutely nowhere to be seen, blood. You get me?
What?
One of the best wingers in the world, Vinny Jr. Nowhere to be seen, blood. You get me?
My God.
The legendary Modric. Nowhere to be seen, blood. You get me? The only person I saw from Real Madrid was Camavinga. You understand?
Yeah, Camavinga was good.
Camavinga was the only one fighting. Camavinga got sent off because he was frustrated, blood. He was the only one really trying, blood. The only one really making an impact, if we're being honest, because he did lock up Odegaard. You understand? He had him in his pocket, blood. You get me? And the only criticism I have from that game is Odegaard, blood. You understand? Kiwior, Farmer Jakob, he had them two moments. Farmer Jakob, blood. You understand? Polish farmer. The one he had that moment in the first 43 seconds when Man was kicking there like Van Dijk. Mbappe didn't take the chance. If it happened in the Bernabeu, probably could have been a different thing. But thank God that it happened at the Emirates. He had that little moment when he tried to play across the back line, and luckily Saliba was there to do what Saliba does. Thomas Partey, what can I say about Thomas Partey, blood? You understand? He was bang up for it, bro. You get me?
He was very, very good.
He already don't like their man there. Atletico Madrid, you understand? Diego Simeone, he already don't like their man there, blood. You understand? So I already knew what Partey would do in that game. You could see from the tunnel, he was just zoned in, bruv. You get me? Absolutely zoned in. Yuri and Timber, I've been singing his praises. You get me? Bigging him up all the time. When everyone always, the majority of Arsenal fans, whenever they do these flipping Arsenal lineups, it's always Ben White's always getting ahead of Timber. I don't understand. Do you understand? Like, Timber is the right back, blood. You get me? Like, Benny Blanco.
Is it a colour thing?
Huh?
Is it a colour thing?
It's not even that, blood. You get me? Because you know me, blood. You understand? Like, there's a couple people that are Caucasian that, for me, deserve to be in the team ahead of a couple of the brothers, them. You get me? But Timber, nah, blood. That you there, after being out for a year with his ACL, what he's done on his comeback run is just unbelievable, blood. You get me? Unbelievable, bro. Lewis Skelly, 18 years old, to perform like that, blood. You understand? Gliding all over the pitch. It was...
Yo, some of the 1v1s, even as a hater, I was sitting there like, Faz.
It was madness, blood. You get me? This kid is the real deal. This kid is the truth. He stepped up to the plate, blood. You get me? A lot of these players stepped up to the plate. Bukayo Saka, best forward on the pitch, blood. You understand? He showed and proved, blood. You get me? They were questioning him the day before. I think that's the worst question that the journalist could have ever asked him, blood. You get me? How close are you to Vinny and Mbappe and Rodrigo, etc.? I think Saka showed, blood. You get me? That, you understand? He's about, blood. You understand? There's always an excuse for Saka as well. When he first hit the scene, he's only done it for the first season. Can he do it again? He did it again. Oh, he hasn't done it in the Champions League. He done it in the Champions League. Oh, can you do it again in the Champions League? He's doing it again in the Champions League. Oh, can you do it for England? Oh, he's done it for England. You get me? There's nothing more man can say, bro. Don't bring me no players to compare to Saka. I only want world-class players if you're bringing Saka. I don't want no up-and-coming English youths. I don't want Palmer. I don't want Foden. I don't want none of them near my boy.
Palmer's not up-and-coming no more. Up the Chelsea.
Nowhere fucking
But that's
near
testament.
my boy.
But that's testament to how good he is, Troops. That's why he's getting these. That's why he's getting those questions, though. That's testament to how good.
Nah, but don't them and there ain't them.
Yeah, I'm not saying compare. I'm saying that's
and the thing with Saka is every year he gets better, blood.
Yeah.
Every year the numbers improve. Every year the dribbling improves. Something improves in his game, blood. Every year, blood. You understand? Where these other players, they have their one little season and we can't see them nowhere now, blood. You understand? My star boy was out for 4 months, blood, and come back like he's never left, blood. Yeah? Like he never left, blood. Yeah? You understand? I say it before and I said it again. The only better winger than him in the Premier League is Mo Salah, blood. That's it, blood. No one else ain't better than Saka, bro. You get me?
And that's testament to how good he is. The fact that people are saying, can you do it again in the Premier League? Because it means you've done it once. And when you've done it 2 seasons, say with performing in the Champions League as well, it's a compliment.
You know what I mean?
Not every player gets them questions. Very few.
Saka, you get me? The world class is there now, blood. I don't want to hear none of that, blood. I don't care about, we'll see what. No, this kid is world class, blood. You get me? You just you see now you have a bad man there, put another bad man there alongside him. Next season, you will see, blood. You get me? You will see, God willing, bro. You understand? Martinelli. Let's move to Gabriel. Yeah. Your eyes want to look up now. Let's move to Gabriel Martinelli, blood. The Martinelli Defense League. The Martinelli Defense League might be reopening, blood. Yeah. You remember in the APA? You remember in the APA closed? Remember in the APA closed? And then they reopened, blood. Yeah. Guess what, blood? The Martinelli Defense League might be back again, like the APA, blood. Do you understand? He found his fucking passport, blood. Yeah? He found that motherfucker, blood. Yeah? He said, months. Yo, Yo, blood, I've had enough of this talk on back again every week. You even turn my brother Troops against me, you know. You even turn my brother against me, you know. You corrupted my brother, blood. I am gonna smoke this youth, bro. Do you understand? He was better than Saka, blood. Yeah, and you saw what Saka was dealing with. Yeah, Martinelli was better than Bakayo Saka, rude boy. Yeah, stepped up to the plate, blood. Cooked the life out of Fede Valverde, blood. Yeah, Fede Valverde don't want to play right back no more. Yeah, he don't want to do it no more, blood. He's saying, yo, if I'm not playing midfield, don't move me out of position, blood. Yeah, don't move me out of position. Just leave me in midfield. That's where I could do my thing, blood. You get me? Like, I don't know why we chose the Real Madrid game to unleash this fury, blood. You get me? Because if they was doing this on a consistent basis, boy, it could have been a different thing in the league, blood. You get me? But we all know that Saka was the difference, blood. You get me? Him coming back into the side, it gave us an energy, blood. You get me? Like, it gave the fans an energy, it gave the players an energy. And now, you get me? We're 3-0 up against Real Madrid. You understand? This is the Emirates, blood. Yeah? This is the Emirates, blood. Yeah? Word to months, blood. You understand? And we now go to the Bernabeu, the big, scary, frightening Bernabeu, blood. You understand? Where we have won before. You get me? The first team to do that as well, blood. You understand? Thierry Henry, real king of the Premier League. You get me? We go there again now. You understand? It's not done. You understand? At 3-0, obviously the Hennessy's flowing, blood. I'm having the time of my life. You get me? I'm running wild, blood. You understand? And I was saying, yeah, everything luck off, section boy settings, blood. But we have to be real. It's not done yet. You understand? Real Madrid have never come back from a 3-0 deficit. So, you know, we do have that in our favor. But you get me? There's always a first time for everything, blood. You understand? But I think that, you get me, we can get over the line, blood. You get me?
Don't concede an early goal. That's my thoughts. If you concede an early goal, you got a long night ahead.
That's where
get into half time at like even a 0-0 or something. I think you probably got the tie wrapped up.
Yeah.
I think if we can keep them quiet, we have to silence the crowd, blood. You understand? Because the crowd's gonna be moving mad. You get me? Holy pub, white flags going around. You get me? But if we can get to half time at 0-0, second half, you get me? They'll be throwing the kitchen sink at us, take 10 yards up the pitch, hit them on the break. You understand? Get a cheeky one, bang, we're through, blood. You get me? I do think Real will score. I'm not gonna lie. I do think Real will score. I do think it's not gonna be a clean sheet, blood. You understand?
Raya for a second. I was thinking, what?
Huh?
Sorry, I thought you said Raya. My bad.
No. I don't think we'll get a clean sheet though. But I do believe we'll score in the Bernabeu, and I think that goal is what's gonna be the full stop, blood. You get me? The one to get us over the line. You understand? I can see Madrid getting a couple of goals. You saw Vinny, Rodrigo, Valverde. They were all asked when they were walking out of the Emirates, is it still on? Is it recoverable? And is it recoverable? And they were saying that, yo, like, you get me? It's possible. We can come back. So you get me? They're gonna have the belief that on home soil they'll be able to do what we did to them, and you get me? Put 3 past us without reply. But I think if we can get through that first half, then yeah, we can start to look at the semi-final, blood. You get me? But for me, best performance of the Emirates era I've seen. Best result of the Emirates era. You get me? Best performance? Have I seen better? Because the result, but have I seen better performances?
It's the best result, clearly, right?
You're not had a lot of like standout moments like that. Like maybe the Barca game would come close for you guys.
The Barca game, though, we were on the back foot. You get me? This actually might be the best performance because the Barca game.
Yeah, because you weren't really back foot on this
I think
one.
it's the.
We
I
had
think it's,
two chances and we took them, blood. You get me? The
it's
arse jabbing break
circumstances.
and the Van Persie banger. You get me? This game was more. We controlled the game, blood. We were dictating. You understand?
Maybe like the 2-0 win against Bayern, I think in 15-16. Remember fucking Bellerin locking up, who was it? Douglas Costa.
Yeah, that was that the first leg?
No, that was group stage.
The
That
group
was a
stage.
group game.
The group stage.
Yeah, that was a group game.
Oh.
Yeah, they got bopped 5-1 in the reverse leg. I remember
they got-
Giroud scored an overhead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that when wasn't that when Robin scored the mad curler?
Nah, that was
that
the
different?
five.
Nah,
There's two different 5-1s.
that
There's
was
two different
the
5-1s.
other 5-1 the
That was
season
other
after.
5-1, yeah.
The
Season
second
after.
one.
Yeah. Because Ozil missed the penalty, no?
Yeah.
In that game. Yeah.
Nah, he missed the penalty when we lost 2-0.
Yeah, and that one Sanchez
Yeah,
scored the
he mixed up.
rebound.
Nah, that's the 5-1.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah. I need to.
I fuck all that though. Like, is this your year then? Because I remember you said that to me on the watch along. So I wanted to ask again. Is this your year?
Yeah, that was another one of the.
Let them breathe. Let them.
Hennessy.
No, wait. One second. So is it your year?
Bro, he can't press me, bro.
I'm just
understand,
asking.
like,
I'm just asking.
I don't know
Is
what
it
I'm
your
supposed
year?
to, bro. Like, yo, this is me, blood. I can restrain a press, blood. You understand? This is big troops, blood. You understand? Troops
Not
TV.
really. Like we
There's no press. I'm just asking a question. Is this your year?
But that's fine. You can't be pressed. That's fine. That's fine.
Is this your year?
I agree with what Certified said. Positive signs. Positive signs. You get me? One game at a time. You understand? Let's keep our feet on the ground. You get me?
Because you did tell me on the watch along this is your year.
Yeah. That was the Hennessy flowing, blood. You understand?
Yeah, bro. I got the.
I don't mind. Run the clip, bro. Like I said, the Hennessy was flowing.
Well, allow him
Run
for
the
that.
clip. I don't mind.
Well,
So
allow
now
The
him.
Henny was there.
man,
Everyone saw the
man.
Henny there. Man saw me on stream going mad with it, blood. Do you understand? So, like I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted.
Nah, with
Positive
that
side.
makes sense. The
Positive
Hennessy was flowing to it.
Yeah, the Hennessy was there, bro. So man can't be telling me nothing, blood, innit? Hashtag who knows, blood, innit? Who knows, innit? Positive signs. You get me?
Like that.
Let's get to the semi-final. You understand? Blame it on the alcohol. Word to Jamie Foxx. You understand? Let's get to the semi-final.
You think
And
you
then-
get past PSG?
I think PSG is the better opponent. I think it's like, you get me? Yeah, I don't want Emery. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you think you get past PSG?
I think we get past PSG.
Highly likely going to be them. I think you get past PSG.
I think we get past
Yeah.
PSG. And then, who knows, blood? You know
Then
what I
you
mean?
lose in the final. Well, yeah,
I
think
don't know
you-
with either of those fixtures, to be honest.
What do you mean?
Low block v low
You
block,
lose
and
in the
also the
final?
PSG's nutty attack.
I said you get past PSG and then lose
We
in the
don't
final.
really lose finals, you know. Let me just.
Because you don't make them. What are we talking
No, we do.
about?
When we make them, we win
Unless
them.
it's in Europe, blood.
When we make them, we win
European
them.
final, what happened? What happened?
Flawless.
What happened?
Flawless, remember where you are.
What
Beat them, like.
What
Understand.
happened the last two European finals you was in?
You understand? What happened, blood? You're talking about a final 2006 and a final in 2019. What? Ask me about the other finals we played in. Ask me about the final when
Yeah,
we
you
played
not
you.
make one European
You've been in
final.
one
Yeah,
final
yeah,
since 2019. You've been in
Ask
Ask
one
me about that
final
final when we
since
played you and
2019.
beat you.
How many
Yeah, you asked me about finals in
you been in?
2006.
How many
Ask me about
finals you been in?
2005 final when we played you and beat you.
Troops, you've
Okay,
been in
so
one
we can-
final
if
since
we can-
2019.
if we
If you want to
can
move the
talk about
goalposts, let's
05,
move the goalposts.
You know, if
We can move the goalposts, innit?
we can
Anyway,
talk
like I
about
said.
05.
Anyway, like I said.
Again.
Let's get to the. Let's get to
You
the
don't
blood.
win
Get your own
finals
catchphrase,
like
bro.
that.
You understand? Get your own catchphrase, innit, blood? Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Get your
no, I
catchphrase,
like your
bro.
one.
Yeah.
Back
I got
again.
bare catchphrases, blood.
Again.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I'm
got
saying?
bare catchphrases, bro.
Back
Yeah. You man ain't got nothing, blood. You understand? I'll
Yeah,
put you on,
man.
bro. You get me?
Back
I'll put you on.
again.
No worry, blood. I'll put you on,
Yeah,
blood.
I appreciate it, 100%.
I probably see him and say peanut head, blood. That's his catchphrase, blood. You understand? But like I was saying anyway, blood. You get me? Like I was saying,
We don't lose
positive
finals.
signs. You get me? I'm loving the jealousy, blood. You understand? Certain man struggling in France. You get me? It is what it is, blood. You understand? Worst keeper in the history of the football club. But me, you know what I mean? Life is good, blood. You understand? 3-0 lead going to the Bernabeu. 3-0 up, blood. You understand? It is what it is, blood. You get me? We're over here. Positive signs in my future is looking like, blood. You get me? If everything goes right, Saka's back. You know what I mean? We get the right draw. You know what I mean? We perform at the Emirates. Bang, we're through, blood. You get me?
I actually think you make the final.
You get me? And then
Oh, I hope so.
You know what I mean?
so.
I actually genuinely.
I'll be there, bro. You understand? I'll be there, bro. I'm stepping out.
I think you.
I'm
I think
stepping out. I'm there at the final. I'm outside.
You
Man, no man there.
never
I'm
know.
be
And
there
no
when
man
you
there.
when you
You never
lose,
know what
believe
could
it.
happen.
I'll even be at the semi-final, blood. I'll even be at the semi-final, mate. Yeah,
Nah, the
we're outside.
semi-final, him.
Manager
But we'll be
outside.
there.
Rah.
You gotta lose in that final.
We're outside, blood. Keep blood. You're blood. Are you getting to the? We're gonna talk about you anyway, blood. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
But
we'll talk
we'll talk about you
about
in
it.
it, blood. You get me?
Answer
But
your
anyway, like I
question,
was
yes.
saying, blood. You get
Answer
me?
your
Like I
question,
was
yes.
saying, bro. You get
To
me?
answer your question,
Like
yes.
I was saying,
Yes,
yeah.
we'll make the final. Yes, to answer your question, yes. If
Okay,
that's what you're
whatever.
asking me.
Yeah,
We'll make
cool.
the final.
But
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah, play that
no,
one,
no,
didn't
it's
you?
not.
Yeah.
It's not.
Maybe not
Make the
Onana.
final.
I don't know.
Okay.
I did
You
say
ain't
we'll
got
make the
time.
final. You just asked me that. You said,
Yeah,
will we
man,
make
I
the
never
final?
asked you
I
that.
said, yeah, you can
I never
disagree.
asked you that.
Yeah, but
That's
flawless.
fine.
I
What
rate
did you ask me?
the.
Yo, this is the Arsenal section. I don't care about Man United, blood. We'll talk about that when we
But
get
you
to that.
brought us up. You don't care
This
about
is
us,
the
but you
Arsenal
brought us
section,
up.
blood. You know what I mean?
You don't care about us, but you brought
This
us
is the
up.
Arsenal section, blood, innit? You get
You
me?
don't care about
Champions
us,
League
but you
section,
brought
blood.
us
Yeah,
up.
we're talking about.
You
This
don't
is what
care.
we're talking
Hear
about,
that.
blood. You get me?
You
Arsenal
don't care
section.
about us, but
Who
you
can
brought us
Arsenal
up. I
play
didn't.
in the semi-final of the Champions League? It can be PSG. You understand? It can still be Aston Villa, blood, because Emery has European pedigree. It might not be in the Champions League, but he knows how to navigate European ties, blood. You get me? You understand? The game, obviously, the third goal in stoppage time for PSG, that could be the
I think that's the
that
killer.
could be the killer blow. You get me?
Yeah, that's
But
the killer.
same way with us going to the Bernabeu, same way with PSG going to Villa Park. If Villa get an early goal, you get me? The atmosphere is gonna go up. The atmosphere is gonna be rocking anyway, bro. They're in the quarterfinal. They probably said that, yo, well, let's. Their goal was probably to get out of the group, stage, and then that'll be a good representation of themselves. They've gone far and beyond, in my opinion, blood. You get me? Getting to the quarterfinal. I think for Aston Villa in their first season back in, I think that's a fabulous achievement, blood. You get me? But you understand, football's a funny game. We've seen turnarounds. You get me? Bruce Jenner to flipping Caitlin. It's possible, blood. You get me? So we're gonna have to see Wagwan in both second legs. You get me? If there's early goals in both legs, then it's gonna be an interesting night for the neutral. You get me? Not for us involved. You get me? But big up Arteta as well, blood. You get me? Like, I gave him a lot of criticism, rightly so. But when he does the right thing, I praise as well, blood. You get me? And I said that for me, his job depends on him winning the Champions League, blood. You get me? And you've made big strides to making that happen. You get me? You were given the toughest tie, and the circumstances going into that game, you've made the best out of a shit situation, blood. You get me? Now you cannot bottle it at this point, blood. This tie, you cannot bottle this tie at this point, blood. You get me? If you were to bottle this tie at this point, yo, blood, your Clark has to stay in Spain from now. You get me? Just left his Clark there now. Give it to flipping what's his name? Albert AirPod. AirPod Albert until the end of the season, blood. You get me? Because it would be the biggest bottle job in the history of Arsenal Football Club. You get me? And I don't believe we'll bottle it.
Doing.
What?
No, I just said that takes some doing, to be fair.
No, I don't, blood. But this is it's you have to do it now, blood. You get me? I don't think we'll bottle it. I think the confidence gained from that result, I think the players will believe that, yo, they can go to the Bernabeu and get the job done, blood. You get me? So you understand? You got over a week to think about the plan, how we're gonna deal with the first 45 minutes of Madrid, because I think that first 45 is gonna determine what happens, blood. You get me? I hope the players are mentally strong enough, and you know what I mean. Let's get to the semi-final, and you get me. Who knows? It could be our year. Who knows, blood? I don't know. You get me? One of my brothers phoned me yesterday, and he was like, "Yo, this feels like." He was saying to me like, "Yo, Troops, like this feels like when flipping." He's a Chelsea man, and he's like, "Yo, this feels like 2012, bro. Like we were just dead, and then it just came together in the Champions League." And he's like, "Yo, that result there could be your Napoli result." You get me? That got everything like, you get me? The second leg, everyone knows that the first leg, Chelsea were 3-1 down. They brought it back in the second leg, extra time and all of that. That David Luiz goal, he's like, yo, this could be...
I was so confused about. If you're going to compare it to any Chelsea one, it'd probably be 2021. Good defense, meaty-ish attack. And you're still beating the best teams in Europe. Because you do have a tough run you're going.
It was your first time, innit, Ports? It was your first one, innit? So he's saying it's like that moment. Okay. You know,
I still think, run aside, I think it's more comparable to 2021, but Faz.
So I was like, I don't know, man. I was like, maybe it can be, I don't know, man. Maybe, who knows, man. You know what I mean? But
you ain't Chelsea.
We can dream. You get me? we can dream, blood. But at least we're able to dream. You know what I mean? I thought that it would have been doom and gloom. You get me? I was wishing for a draw. You understand? I was predicting a 1-1, and to see a 3-0, yeah, it was ridiculous, blood.
Oh yeah, this was the clip. I forgot even.
You're great! Yeah?
So this is your year, right?
This is it, blood!
You're winning the UCL.
We're winning it! We're gonna do this! Yeah? Germany, I'm coming back! Munich, I'm fucking coming back! Unfinished fucking business! Yeah? Munich
see the
will fucking see me!
Yeah,
You will fucking see me, blood! Yeah? Unfinished business! Unfinished business! I have unfinished business with Germany, blood! I have unfinished business with fucking Munich. It fucking makes sense. It all makes sense now, blood. I'm sweating like a ham roll. But it all makes sense.
I rate the energy. I will say that.
Unfinished blood clot business. Barca in the final. Bayern, unfinished business.
All I want to say though is like, you had better get through the second leg. Otherwise, that unfinished business line is going to come back to haunt you badly.
No, they'll get.
But I assume you go through.
They'll get through.
They'll win that leg. They'll win that second leg easy. Not in terms of like winning the Bernabeu, but they'll get through. There's no way Real Madrid are scoring 3 goals unless the only way is if that first half they get a goal early doors.
So, early,
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I'm
all
with you,
about
man.
the early goal.
Yeah, if it's half time and it's still 3-0, even if it's 20, 30 minutes in and it's still 3-0, game is done, bro. I think it's done already. But I think, as I said, I don't think we've done a lot of talking about what are Arsenal going to win and rare tear. I think the conversation needs to be about Thomas Partey as well, who we haven't spoken about. Who hasn't really got a lot of.
I have spoken about him.
Not you specifically.
Oh.
But yeah, no, I'm saying that Thomas Partey for me was probably the best player on the pitch. I think personally, I think he was excellent. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you call him Uncle Partey, but the way he dictated that mid, and by the way, that's a midfield of Camavinga, Modric. You know what I'm saying? You even got, as I said, Odegaard in there as well. There's a 6 midfielders there of some ilk. Even Valverde, I know he was at right back, but he was on the pitch as well. So for Thomas Partey to be the best midfielder on the pitch, yeah, do you know what I'm saying? It was ridiculous. Obviously, Rice, I feel like with Rice, even though for me he wasn't better than Partey, like those 2 free kicks again.
He showed he's worth £100 million, blood. You get me?
Like that
He showed his worth, blood.
That is
You
one
get
of the.
me? I don't want to hear no slander. You get me? Certain man midfielders can't even compare to Rice, blood. You know what I mean?
That is one of the. That
You
is
get me?
one.
The only one I can see. Like, yeah. You get me? Casado, blood. You know what I'm saying?
That is one of the.
Yeah, we're going to have a battle for the ages between Rice and Caicedo.
I'm telling you, only one. The rest of them, Ugarte, garbage, blood. Don't bring them wide around. Yes, sir, blood. You understand? That's a real fucking player, blood. Yeah, stepped up to the plate, 2 free kicks back to back, blood. Yeah, I couldn't believe. I didn't think he scored the first one, let alone the second one, blood. I was saying, yo, let another man take a turn. Pause. You understand? I was like, yo, fuck it. You got the first one. Maybe it was a lucky thing. Second one, okay, cool. Next man, try Ross it. But to do it again and to do it better than the first one. Exactly.
Yeah.
And it was better than the first one. Yeah. It was better. That was for Flawless. That was for Scorcher. That was for all of you, man, blood. Yeah, Lives. That's for all of you, man, blood. Yeah, that's for all of you lot, blood.
Two
And how's he had that in the bag for so long and he's never taken a free kick?
Bro, he's never
Because this club, all they want to do is cross the ball. Look what Odegaard's saying to the youth. Cross the ball. But and then Bakayo says, blood, if you feel like, yo, it's on, take it on. That's the kind of mentality I need in my club. I don't need man telling me, cross the ball. Take the fucking...
Hey, that's your future captain and vice captain.
This is why I say to you that Odegaard should not be Arsenal captain, bro. And then man try to tell me, oh, you're being negative. No, I'm not. I'm not downplaying his ability as a player. I like Odegaard as a player. Right now, he's playing absolute shit. But I know there's a player there, blood. You get me? But you are not a captain, blood. Declan Rice and blood clot peas is a captain, blood. He has previous. He is a leader. He stepped up to the plate. He took on the mantle. Yeah? He said, I'm going to make something happen, blood. What Henry did in the Bernabeu, he did it at the Emirates, blood. Yeah? And he's done it on numerous occasions. This ain't the first time he's done this, blood. Yeah? This ain't the first time that him and Partey have had to carry Odegaard. Yeah? He ain't good enough as a fucking midfield general. You ain't a captain, blood. Yeah? You ain't a captain, mate. I'm telling you, blood. Declan Rice, Arsenal captain, future. Yeah? And because he ain't going nowhere, blood. Yeah? Saka's talking the right talk as well, blood. You get me? That free kick there, that might get Saliba to stay. You understand? You don't know, blood. You get me? You don't know, blood. That second free kick might have been the point when he was like, yo, fuck these youths. I'm here still. Yo, fuck these youths. None of you man can't do that. You man do that? Nah. Your legend sitting there, nodding his head like this. Roberto Carlos is there like, yo.
That's it.
How much? 100 million. That's nothing.
Hey,
That was
I
light.
can't lie.
That's crazy.
I was saying
Pay
Trent.
for it.
That free kick had me saying, Trent, is that your king? Those your veterans. Because that free kick was hey, that second one, yeah. And I just, bro, that second free kick, bro, yeah.
Don't play with mine. That's my midfielder, you know. Right down blood clot piece.
Let's say this is the goal.
And you lot know, because you lot know how I rated the shoot, blood. When we were linked to him, how happy I was, blood. I said, yes, I have a midfielder now, blood. I'm a midfielder. Look at Frank Lampard and John Terry kissing his ass in his comments. What a hit, son. Love struck eyes.
Chelsea Academy.
We literally stole him from these man, blood. These man, they had Rice, blood.
Oh no, we were never getting Rice. No.
Was running on Rice.
We were never getting Rice. He was 100 million, and we didn't want to spend that on him.
Chelsea were never getting Rice. Hold on.
My fucking midfielder.
We were doing 007, fucking 7 transfer windows, no links, no bids.
From what day I rate the shoot, yeah?
Courtois stood at the side of the goal. Do you know how hard you have to hit a football to stand on here? And he said, put it there. Courtois said, put it right there. If you're bad, put it there. And he fucking whipped that shit so fast, he dived to the same side and still couldn't get there. It was like Ozil versus Liverpool when he beat us 4-1, I think in 2015-16. Same side.
Yeah, the Mignolet one.
Yeah. When Mignolet was in goal. Brother, that, and don't get me wrong, the first free kick was nuts. But that second one, bro, as I said, I think I watched
free kick of the season. You will not see a better free kick than that. 40
times, bro.
You will see a better free kick than that. That free kick will go down in history. When they're putting out like them goals of 2024, 25, that goal will be there. But that's Busquets award. Yeah, both free kicks were might not win the Busquets, but that should be in the nominations. Bro.
That free kick was absolute fuckeries. Absolute fuckery. He took that absolute. Even the knee slide was fucked. But from the first free kick. But yeah, no, absolute fuckeries, bro. And again, by the way, we haven't spoken about it, but shout out Mikel Merino. I'm saying this like because the finish ain't being spoken about.
That finish, yeah.
First time,
reverse shot from that angle.
First time,
that was like a Van Persie finish, blood. Yeah. That was like what being back at the Emirates, seeing Nasri slide that ball across the box. Van Persie just runs in, boom.
You know what?
I don't think that
I'm going to be the one to say it, innit? That's your best striker.
Bro, I done said that he's a better finisher.
That's your best striker.
We was having this discussion on the Arsenal breakdown.
He's a better number 9
for them. Watch that if you ain't watched that, blood. You understand? Make sure you go check that, blood. But we were saying on the Arsenal breakdown, I was saying that, yo, he's a better finisher than Havertz, blood.
Yeah, of course.
Is he a better striker?
Yeah, no more of this, brother, man.
Havertz brings more to this is the thing, though. Havertz brings more to the table because with Marino, yeah, he's not an out-and-out striker, innit? He's been asked to do a job, but he's just done it well, innit? He's just fell into this role. You get me? He is a better finisher than Havertz, but that's all he's got is finishing. You get me? Havertz can drop in. Havertz can hold the ball. Havertz can link play. Havertz can pass. All he's got is just the finishing. Havertz's movement's better. You know what I mean? Havertz is more well-rounded, than a Mikel Merino. We were discussing this, but Marino's more of a natural finisher. When it drops to him, it's just bread and butter. Bang! He just knows how to, you know what I mean? Whether it deflects, somehow it makes it in the net. He's good in the air, but he's not as strong as a Havertz. Like Havertz can hold a man. Marino can't really hold a man.
His anticipation as well. It's not really just that. He also has an anticipation to kind of meet the headers at the right time. There's that anticipation.
The timing of runs.
That's something you can't really teach that. You know what I'm saying? You kind of just have it or you don't, or you can kind of get it if you're in form, maybe like purple patch settings. But yeah, him and even Lewis Skelly, like we haven't spoken about the double nutmeg, and even for the assist for Marino, with the people are gonna say it's a 5-yard pass assist from Skelly in it, but you actually have to have it. You have to put the weight on it for Marino to hit it first time.
Yeah, if he doesn't get the weight or pass right on it, it doesn't allow Marino to strike it.
He has to take a touch, and then
because he's literally just using the weight of pass to elevate the power on it.
Yeah,
it's like when the ball comes in and they say head it back. You just use the power of the cross and you just bang. It was
Yeah.
that type of finish, but with his feet, blood.
But I have, as I said, I spoke about this with Rats, and I'm going to speak.
Yo,
about
man
it.
spoke on Timber, South London, bro. Timber,
I'm saying.
yo, you understand? After going a year out with his ACL, bro, to play the way he's played, blood, the amount of games he's played, he went into this game with a knock. He literally ran his heart out, bro. Like, they had to literally carry him off the pitch, bro. Do you understand? Blood, sweat, and fucking tears, mate. You understand? Like, he has to be the first choice right back, blood. You get me? Benny Blanco, boy. Yeah, I love Benny Blanco at right back, blood, but Yuri and Timber, he brings something different.
Brother Troops. Obviously, when a certain Egyptian with a buzz cut put up a stinker.
Oh no, here we go.
No, hey. Let me run this one.
Cook, go.
Thank you, because I've been waiting for this one. I've waited for this one. Listen, I didn't want it to be Arsenal that had to be the ones to do it, but if it had to be Arsenal to be the ones to do it, fair play. But obviously, when a certain Egyptian with a buzz cut, you know what I'm saying, with a fade.
Oh, you're gonna do the Jew thing, yeah?
You know what I'm saying? Listen, flawless. Feel free to chime in as soon as I'm nearly close to that. Feel free to chime in. I know you got some words on this one as well. But listen, guys.
I'm listening. Let me get a water. I'm listening.
No, stay right here, fam. No.
But you know what was crazy? I knew you were going to say that. I noticed how when Troops was talking about how bad Real Madrid players were, he missed him.
I'm literally here.
I forgot about smelling him, bro.
He missed Jude out. I mentioned Mbappe, Vinny, Valverde, Madrid.
I actually rate Jude this season too, but fuck it, it can run. It can run.
When it was don't go anywhere, because when it was a certain Mohamed Ghali Salah, yeah, it was all about no big game player this on the big stage, Ballon d'Or where. He don't care about he ain't getting nothing, no Ballon d'Or. Now let's talk about Promiscuous Junior. Let's talk about him. Promiscuous Junior, blood. Yeah? Beetlejuice with a fro. Beetlejuice with a Mohican. Let's talk about him. With the fat ass holes in his curling sponge. Let's talk about that guy. Because I'm not seeing no Ballon d'Or with him. Yeah? They're not even topping the. I just fucking told you.
Yeah. You know what, Cook? Because of the way he moved for that Ballon d'Or thing to drop a performance like that, fuck him, bro.
Troops, I fucking told you. Yeah, I said to you, bro. Oh yeah, the Champions League. I said how? I said hold on a minute. Real Madrid aren't even guaranteed to win the Champs or the La Liga. Now it looks like they're winning neither. So you see that fucking Ballon d'Or chat. You see all that Ballon d'Or chat. I don't want to hear it of him. I don't want to hear it. Yeah. Again, he skied the penalty and he got hooked and he stunk out the gaff in the qualifiers. In the round of 16 against Atletico Madrid. He done a 1-2 with the moon. He nearly broke my fucking window. And I'm based in Birmingham, blood. And he broke my window. Yeah. Had to call Anglian Home Improvements. He nearly broke my window. Next game against Arsenal, pocketed, doing nothing, doing niche, and man are talking to me about Ballon d'Or. Yeah, and another one, the jacked up Biabiani. Yeah, as Rance would say, the wee Walcott, blood. Yeah, the wee Walcott. You had the nerve to call him the best player in the world. Man wore TNs to London. Man wore TN football boots. TN Air Max 95s on a football pitch. Then and also the black spray bandit, blood. Yeah, the final boss of the black spray bandits. This guy thought he could. Bro, this guy came to the UK once and got put in a fucking split by Gravenberg, yeah? Gravy Boat put him in a fucking split, yeah? He come back to North London, yeah? With a tucked-in shirt, like he's in year 8. Like it's his first day in year 7. Man came to London with a tucking in his shirt. He tucked in his shirt, blood, like it's his first day of secondary school. Man tried to do the Zidane region. The PR, your guy, yeah? The PR, the final boss of PR, the final boss, Jude Bellingham, the runner, the cardio man, the final boss, the Sage Mode Gallagher, the Super Saiyan Soboslai. Do not talk about Jude Bellingham in these conversations. I tried to tell you. Man, I'm tired of it. Where was the black spray? Man thought he could do the Zidane region. How dare you tuck in your shirt? Man tucked in his shirt. Like it's Mateta. Nah, don't piss me off today. Don't piss me off. You see all that Ballon d'Or chat? Now it's up for grabs. I'm not even saying Salah for Ballon d'Or. Fuck all that. This is nothing to do with Salah. You were just talking to me about all these Real Madrid players at the Ballon d'Or shouts. Listen, chat to me about Jude. I want to hear about Jude. I want to hear about Mbappe. I want to hear about Vinny. Let me know. No? Hello? No? Right. Because they're not winning the Liga either. 4-0 to Barcelona, 5-0 to Barcelona. Got smacked twice, and you've come to England and scored 0 goals. They've come to the UK and scored 0 goals. 0 goals. Got their ass beat by Anthony and Isco and them, man. Valencia did their thing as well. What we doing here? Golden ball this, golden ball that. What we talking about, man? Give it a rest. Ballon d'Or this, man. Sorry, man. I took that one personal. It's just annoying that Arsenal had to be the one to do it. But you know what? Maybe it took that. Maybe it took Arsenal to do it. Now, listen, troops. If these man do the mad thing in the second leg, then I'll come up here and apologize. But until then, tell Promiscuous Junior, yeah, and that jacked up Biabiani to stay over there, bud.
Promiscuous Junior.
Yeah? Yeah?
Promiscuous.
Fuck Real Madrid, blood. Fuck Real Madrid.
It's a slap.
Trent, are these your boys, blood? Are these your guys, Trent? Is that your man, them? Them 2 free kicks are so good. Trent might even have to reconsider. That's how good them 2 free kicks were. Is this your king? I found my daddy dead with panther claws in his chest. You ain't the son of a king. You're the son of a murderer, blood. Yeah? You're the son of a murderer. Don't piss me off. Is this your king?
You're not the son of a king. You're the son of a...
I'm
disgusted. That's what we Black Panther, you know.
I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted.
Egypt.
Fuck Real Madrid, blood. Yeah? Pricks.
Nah, first.
Anyway.
Big up man like Eddie. Big up Eddie, blood. He says, yo, big up yourselves. Thinking if we get PSG better for us as they're more attacking, then I'd prefer Barca over Inter in the final. You understand? Big W. Big man thing, Eddie, bro. That's my thought process, blood. And Inzaghi team, we've already lost to Inter this year as well, 1-0. We've already lost to Inter 1-0 at the San Siro. And they stifled us, blood. You get me? It was very, very difficult to get any change out of them, blood. So I do think Barca, with their high line and their expansive style, they would be the better opponent. But let's just get to the semi-final firstly, blood. You get me? One step at a time, my people. Big up GOD every time. He says, who's getting the Puskas Award for best goal so far, in your opinion? Can't remember too many bangers this season. Too many tap-ins, not enough screamers. Rice is up there, blood. You get me? Rice is definitely in with a shout. Can you not think of any other bangers this year? Like
Cole Palmer against Brighton. I want my free kick up there too.
Can't lie, the Kvaratskhelia goal against Villa was cold. That was a banging strike.
Yeah, that was a banger.
Because that's the only place he can score. There's nowhere else he can put that goal and put that shot that he's going to score. Kvaratskhelia against Villa, the one he just scored.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like there's nowhere else
The
to
one
do
where
that.
he did Dizazi.
He left Dizazi put Dizazi on his bum.
Bro, we were just raising his price tag. And
That is
Joe
that's
did that.
what in Dizazi's defense.
Even Due's goal was brilliant.
Due's goal was cold as well. Those
Brilliant.
4 goals were of like supreme quality over those 2 days. The
Man
two
are saying
free kicks
Duran
were
against
nice.
Bayern. I hear it.
Yeah, there's some quality.
By the way, sorry, Lautaro Martinez, his Trivella, the outside of the boot finish. You man see against Bayern the first goal. Not worth the best goal, but did you man see his finish?
Check it now. I didn't.
Sorry,
I'm
man.
gonna literally check
Bro,
it
the
out.
finish was dirty. It was dirty still. I can't lie.
Yeah,
It was rude. Proper quality in that finish. Even Alvarez's goal versus Madrid, the Harry Kane style Arsenal thing.
That was cold.
That was ridiculous as well.
Big up Louis again. He says, nah, troops, skin fade. Rashford is not the best player in the world.
Of course not. What are we doing here?
So who's the best player in the world?
Yamal right now is the best player in the world.
Yamal's not
Right
consistent enough.
Then it's Salah then. Then what are we talking about? Then it's Salah. Because
Salah's been poor for months.
What do you mean? No, he's been poor for the last month.
Nah, he's been poor in 2025.
Then it's Rafinha, and Rafinha's
He's been poor this year.
Rafinha's had a drop off as well. But I think it's your mum.
Mbappe hasn't had a drop off. He just had a bad game.
What do you mean he hasn't? Do you realize Mbappe took 3 months to get started at Real Madrid? What are we doing here?
Yeah, Mbappe in
Bro, it's his
2024
first season.
was good. Yeah,
What
Mbappe
do you
in
mean it's
2024 was not good.
What's wrong with man?
What do you mean take a lap to
It's
go?
first season. He needs to adapt. He needs to adapt to the style of play, everything, like the way they play. He's being asked to play as a centre forward. Like he plays on the left. Bro.
Has he
Like, what we
adapted in the
doing
last
here?
3 games? Has he adapted in the last 3 games?
Bro, it's not his fault that fucking thing missed the penalty.
Huh?
I don't know why they're not letting Mbappe take penalties, because if he took the penalty, it would have been safe.
What the fuck does the penalty have to do with it? Has he adapted in the last 3 games, Troops?
But I don't watch them, bro.
I watched them. Have they adapted
So,
in the last?
you get
Has
me?
Mbappe
Like-
adapted in the last game against
Salah's
Arsenal,
not better
the
than
game
Mbappe.
against Valencia,
You know what I mean?
the game against Betis? Did he adapt in them games?
Nah,
He's not been good.
Because
I've
Salah's
watched some games.
been shit for 5 straight. Salah's been shit for 5 straight games now. 5 straight games. For Mbappe, it's been last 3 games. He's been dog shit. So as I said, let's keep the energy the same. And you're telling me if he took a penalty, the same.
Well,
shit
that's
that
what
we-
Salah's been doing in recent games. No, he's just scoring penalties. He ain't been doing nothing else, has he?
No, bro. You literally just said bro. Please.
See?
Please.
Big up glorious MCFC.
Alright,
Just
stop.
2 pumpkins in 3 years, and it was 2 English sides. Okay.
Who is he talking? Oh, no, I think he's talking about City packed them up. I
City
think
with the
City
Chelsea.
beat them.
We had the
Yeah,
4-0.
City packed them up.
Had another
up.
2 years though, and had 21 Chelsea.
Oh
We
yeah,
could
Big
win
up
as
Box
well.
of
We
Oranges.
had Havertz up front.
this year.
Big up Box of Oranges. He says the Saka Rodrigo comparison was stupid. Was always stupid to me. Premier League fans who watch 2 El Clasicos and glaze the Madrid Barca kit. I actually had Rodrigo above Saka, but now Saka's gone above him in my opinion.
Yeah, I have Saka above him, but
good player,
Rodrigo's
so I don't know
cold.
why it's a stupid debate. It's not.
Let's not act like Rodrigo's just some terrible player. Do I have Saka
Yeah.
above Rodrigo? Yes.
I had Rodrigo above him, but Saka's gone above him now.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
Rodrigo's
We're not
kind of
gonna let
fallen
one
off.
game just define what someone is.
But Rodrigo's
Yeah,
still a
man's
good
talking
player.
about 2 Classicos, and he's doing
That's
this off
cool.
1 Arsenal game.
It's just like
I'd
because
still
what
have-
if
I'd still have him at Arsenal. I don't
if Rodrigo scores a hat trick, let's say it's not gonna happen. But if Rodrigo scores 2 goals and gets an assist in the second leg, and Madrid go through on penalties, what am I gonna say? Oh, do you know what? I was so dumb thinking Saka was better than him. Now Rodrigo's better. Like you can't just keep changing it every game.
But that's what people do. 1 game analysis. So yes, that's exactly what it will be if he does that. That's exactly
One
what it
game,
will be.
yeah, it's just
That's
one game.
exactly that's exactly what it will be if he does that. 100%. But hey, it'll be worth 100 M's. That's what it
Big
will
up
be.
man like Woods. He says, agree with Flawless. I think Arsenal make it to the finals, but I don't see them beat Inter or Barca. If we get Inter, then techie. Barca, I think it could. You never know.
But
I'm
you
not
say
gonna lie.
PSG might have done. Enrique depends what he does with that front three. If he plays the same front, as long as Kvaratskhelia and Kvaratskhelia and Doué are playing, it's problems. But if he plays any of the mix of the other 2 with one of them, then it's not, because Dembele and Barcola are just so yeah.
Big up 2 Beast. He said, this feels like LFC versus Barca second leg vibes. Yeah, you lot are just mad salty, bro. You can just stay salty, blood. You can feel how you want, mate.
He's not wrong though. There's a chance of it.
Nah, but you understand, they beat a Barca. Liverpool were not dead when they played Barca, and Barca weren't dead when they played Liverpool.
And to be fair, in the win, we were better than them. We battered them when we lost.
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to point out. Like, man, are just chatting shit right now. Like, Madrid, like Barca were cooking at that point. Like, Madrid have not been cooking, bro. You know what I mean? It's completely different. Man, are just salty and in their feelings, so staying at your feelings.
Oh, so
Big
is
up
it a
man like
rubbed out
John.
Madrid?
Huh?
So is it a rubbed out Madrid then?
No, but it's an out of form Madrid. It's not rubbed out because they're.
No, I just wanted to. I wanted to confirm, innit? Just wanted
Nah,
to
it's
clarify.
out of form Madrid. They're not in form, but they're not rubbed out. You crazy?
No.
Big up John. He'll say Flawless needs to do a forfeit and eat some humble pie after Rice's performance against Real Madrid.
Yeah, and this is what I was talking about with 1 game analysis. So if he performs poorly in the second leg or he performs poorly against Brentford, is he then an average or terrible player? Consistency. You know what I'm saying? Muntz was right when he said what he said when we was having a conversation a few weeks ago, how people don't respect consistency. Consistency is what makes you these high tackles. He was incredible in the game. Rice, 2 absolute worldy free kicks. Fantastic.
Partey was actually better than him.
Yeah, I think Partey was good and Arsenal thoroughly deserved to win, but 1 game. And all of a sudden he's worth 100 M's. All right. Okay. All right.
It's not 1 game.
He is, but he hasn't been performing to that level this season.
Yes, he has.
No, he hasn't, because you've been talking about him playing out of position. and why
Yeah.
his performances have dipped. So which one is it? He's either been performing that way this season, and where he's played doesn't matter.
2025, Rice has been one of our better players. So you get
Okay,
me.
so we're saying 3 months. Well, there was a break, so we're saying 3 months of football makes you 100 M's. Because it was the international break.
He had a little He had a little shaky period. Yeah, you're just one of the biggest haters on the road. So
I'm not being the biggest hater. You said 2025.
You're the biggest hater on the road.
How am I a biggest hater?
You're gonna hate on Bruno next watch, bro. You're gonna hate on Bruno next watch. Even though I had Taida,
I don't hate on anybody.
admitting that, yo, you know what, Bruno actually is.
I don't hate on anybody.
You know what
I
I mean?
just give my opinion on stuff. I don't.
Nah,
you're the same guy who told me Onana was our best player, and he's been making them mistakes like he did all season long. What we talking about? What we talking about? I'm not a big hater. You just said that in 2025. You know what I'm saying? You just don't like the facts. That's what it is.
You're the biggest hater. You get me? Lewis is the most sour. Yeah, and Mons is just a troll. You
told me out of you said yourself.
Flawless and the biggest hater. That's me. That's my title. I'm the biggest hater.
I'm not the biggest hater. You said he's been performing poorly because you said he's not been performing up to the standard.
Actually, no, fuck them. All Madrid.
What are we talking about? You said that he's been playing. He's not been playing. He's not been playing to his level because he's playing out of position. Now,
but that doesn't mean he's not £100 million, blood. That means I'm critical on Arteta for playing him out of position.
But that means he's still not performing at that level, whether it's his fault or not. He's still not performing at a high level. Of course, he's not. Because at the end
of the day, he's not worth £100 million.
And then
I'm the one that said he's worth £100 million.
No. You said he's not been performing to the highest level. That's what you said. Because he's been playing out of position. So you're telling me Rice not at his best is £100 million player? Is this what we're saying? We're saying him not at his best. He's £100 million.
He's £100 million player. However, that's what it costs to buy that player, blood. £100 million.
Are you worth it?
£100 million.
Are you worth it? Like I said, it's
worth £100 million. If you look at his entire time at Arsenal, he has had more good than bad. Clear good than bad. Yeah, and it's not even close, blood. You're moving like it's sometimes good, sometimes shit.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. That's your feeling. No. That's your feeling.
Let's move on.
That's not your feeling.
Because I gotta go in like 45.
Yeah. Go on. Yeah. Go on.
Because if I wish we could get into this, blood.
Yeah, same. So do I.
You're the fucking biggest hater, blood, on Rice.
I'm not.
I thought of you every time the ball hit the net. I thought of you, blood.
Of course you did. You know what I'm saying?
I thought of you, blood.
Yeah, great.
You'll sit here every week and big up fucking Casado, bro. Bullshit.
But Casado's a quality. I'm the same guy who said I'm the same guy who said Caicedo's $100 million. Wait. I'm the same guy who said Caicedo's not $100 million. I got that wrong. What we talking about? See, man, just chat nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Man, just chat absolute nonsense. I said that on this podcast. I've said that on this podcast.
You're not gonna smile, you little punk. You fucking know, blood. Why? You're the biggest fucking hater, bro.
Why? I'm not a big hater. I literally said on this podcast, I got this wrong. Caicedo is not worth $100 million. I've said this verbatim on here, but see, that don't fit his narrative. Go on, carry on with the super.
When did you say that?
I remember what I say. I've said that on here, but you don't pay attention to that. Where if I said he was worth twice of Rice, you would have remembered that. You remember what you want to remember. Selective.
No, I don't.
Like me when I was younger. Selective hearing.
I'm not a gal. I'm not a gal. I'm not a gal, blood. Yeah, I'm not a gal, blood. Gal remember what they want to hear, blood.
You do. Because if I would have said that, you would have remembered that. If I would have said Caicedo is twice the player Rice,
I don't remember you saying that. I'm not going to lie. I would have remembered that.
No, if I said that about Rice is what I'm saying. If I said Caicedo was twice the player he is, you would have remembered that. But when I said Caicedo, I got that wrong. He's not worth 100 M's. Man, forget that. So I say it again. I got that wrong. He's not worth 100 million. But is he a quality player? Yes. Same way who said Rice has had more bad games than good. He's been a good signing for Arsenal. So's Timber.
He's been a very good signing.
No. Okay, very good signing. Is he 100 million? No. Timber's been a very good signing for you lot. He's not 100 M's. So what are we talking about here? Saliba has been. What are we doing out here? Just because you play well, automatically 100 million. There's midfielders better than Rice that I don't think are worth 100 M's. What are we doing? He ain't the best midfielder in Europe. Retina's a better midfielder.
I gotta go. I'm not even. Yeah, you're lucky. Next step, I swear, because it's Monday. Next step's Monday. Yeah, so we're good. Monday. Yeah, next step's Monday. We're good.
Yeah, we can have to.
We got Louis. He says Real Madrid scored 5 in the first half of this Champions League season. Who was it against? I bet it was against like Maccabi Haifa or something like that, blood.
I remember.
You get me. Big up LJ. He says Odegaard is not allowed to take free kicks no more. I agree, blood. He's not allowed to give
They start booing him at the Emirates and everything.
He's not allowed to give out
advice. Dortmund. It was Dortmund.
Well, blood. You get me. Big up Irvin. He said Rice paid 100 million with 2 £50 million free kicks.
Sure.
So man, I just sour blood. You get me. Big up Nathaniel. He says top 3 DM in the league and Rodri Caicedo and Rice and Gravenberch move, man. Oh yeah, He's not wrong. You know what I mean? He's not wrong.
Say that again. He's not what?
He's not wrong.
Okay.
You deaf? He's not wrong. You know
I
what
was
I
just
mean?
making sure I heard you correctly. That's
Yeah, he's
why.
not wrong, blood. What?
All right, cool. I was just
heard me
making
correctly,
sure
blood.
I can't clarify to him.
You
Make
ain't
sure
wrong,
I heard
blood.
you correctly.
Yeah?
That's all. I was just making sure I got clarification of that. That's it.
Dickhead. Big up Hyper. He says, man tucked in his shirt, Arsenal tucked in his team. Word. I like that one. I like that one. Big up man like Eddie. He says, myth about Barca's high line is so overblown. In 2025, they've a better defensive record than Inter, have the most clean sheets in top 5 leagues, all competitions. Nah, they broke it down. It's like the way they press from the front or something, isn't it? It's like it works. There's a reason why it works. Like they broke down like Flick's defensive style.
Right.
That's why the high line works better than like because they were comparing it to Tottenham's one.
All right. Yeah, that's why I watch Barca because you know there's going to be goals in their game. They'll score goals, but they'll probably give up goals as well. So you get all 4 rolls and all these things.
Big up Timmy. He says, Promiscuous Junior sent me. Monsters Generational.
Yeah, that's a brilliant slander name.
Can't lie. Big up man like Eddie again. He says, what's scary about Barca? They've scored 72 goals in 2025 alone and managed 4 goals in half their games this season. 23 games unbeaten as well. Flick is the truth. Yeah, they told me Flick failed at Germany, though. That's why you get me. He's not better than Arteta, but you know what I mean? Here we are, blood.
They told me that for Poch.
Here we are, blood. Big up Leif. He said, I knew Flawless wouldn't admit he's wrong on Rice. Don't even get him started. We're going to, Monday, we got this, blood. I'm telling you. Look. Big up Roshan. He says, the way Arsenal stepped up in the quarterfinal reminds me of Chelsea at home against Napoli 2012. Sorry, Lewis, but I think it's their year. 2 Champions Leagues, 1 in London this year. 2 UCL.
Big up, my guy. There's only going to be 1, though, and it's coming back to Chelsea. It's all good. Don't worry. It's another false dawn up there. But let them have their moment. Let them have their moment. It's cute. It's cute.
LJ, let me, Gusto on the sunbed. Big up LJ Brown. He says, off topic. He says, off topic, apparently. Tonali is involved in another betting scandal.
Not again. Are you kidding me?
Allegedly, you know what I mean? I don't want them suing, man.
What?
You know what I mean? We're gonna, Lewis, have a look, blood. Big up Javid. He says Vinny and Mbappe.
They've opened investigations into 12 current and former Serie A stars, including Tonali and Di Maria.
Oi,
yo, Javid, tell me how you really feel. Fuck, you know.
Yeah, them boy they got kill Rodrigo. I hear that still. Big up Leif. He says, let's see FC, man. I pray for the ops if we win. Trust me, dog. I'm telling you, bro. Big up Javid again. He said, Yamal's the best player right now. And I got Barca for Champions League. Hopefully not, blood. You see it. Hopefully not, blood. Other midweek games. Flawless.
Yo.
2-2 at Lyon. You were minutes away from taking a lead back to Old Trafford. Smash and grab settings it would have been because the amount of chances Lyon missed. Lacazette, you get me? He was not like a blood clot Zet. He was like a threat last night, blood. You get me? Hella chances missed by Lyon in the second half. Onana again, you get me? Matic called him the worst goalkeeper in the history of Manchester United Football Club. We all know I don't know exactly how long your institution has been going, but I'm sure it's been going over 100 years. I'm sure you've had plenty goalkeepers. And to say that he's worse than Taibbi, who I remember He is
worse than Taibbi.
It's tragic, bro. I remember Taibbi was the worst Premier League keeper of all time. That Chelsea game, Lord of His mercy. I remember that 5-0, blood. You understand? But this is just another stink fest from United, blood. You get me? Xerxes, he looked like he saved you again, but your manager keeps persisting with Højlund and Garnacho. You know what I mean? Bruno Fernandes, yet again, he's playing his part. You know what I mean? Said saying he feels sorry. Said saying he feels sorry because he's got the people in front of him. Like,
but I agree with that. I do agree with that because he's much better than those two. As much as I'm critical, he's because he.
So this is why I say to you about the Bruno thing, where he can't do everything, blood. Like he does his part, but then they don't do their part.
I never said, but again, these are two different things. Do I feel for him in regards to the 2 players he's linking up with? Yes, but can he also do better? Yes. Misplacing passes is not on those 2. Doing the basics is not on those 2, and it's not in particular this game because he played his part, quality cross for the goal. Outside of that, what else did he do in the game? I'm asking you watched that game. So outside
Yeah, I
of the
watched
cross
it.
for Xerxes, what did he do?
Nah, because you lot was under the cosh. Like, it was all Lyon, if we're being totally honest, blood.
So again, that's the whole team thing.
But that's not his fault. Like, he can't defend, like, against 11
I'm
people,
not
bro.
saying to him to defend. What did he do?
And if he's
well?
playing in the 10, how's he going to defend? Like,
It's
if
not
they
about
can't get the ball
defending.
to him,
On the ball,
how
we
is he
had
going to
enough of the
do
ball. Don't do that. We had enough of the ball. Don't do that. We had enough of the ball.
What,
Check
the
the
ball in your
possession
half?
stats. You know what I'm saying? We had enough of the
in
ball.
your half?
In our half and even in the middle.
Yeah, but what
third,
can he do with the ball in your half?
You know what I'm saying? Play progressive.
Bruno
basketball.
wasn't bad yesterday. I don't know what.
And who
what
said
game
again? Who said again? Who said he was bad? Them words
But
never.
you're saying, apart from the goal, what did he do?
Yes, because I'm asking you a question, the one that you can't answer, and that tells you all you need to know. Because if he
No, but
did
he's bad.
multiple things well,
It's not
what
like he
did
could
do
do
well?
a lot. It's not like he could. When he was
What
on the
the-
ball, he made things happen.
What did he make happen? What did
He
we do?
created the fucking goal, blood.
Yes, again, I said outside of creating.
Even the first goal, he put the first ball in.
It was a poor free kick that the goalkeeper should have caught.
Was
It was a shocking free kick
Because no one
because it went straight. Wait. Because
my
it went
God, you
straight
know what?
to the
This is when I
goalkeeper.
say this is when I say
It
you are the
went-
biggest
no,
fucking hater, bro.
It's not, man. It's not a
You are
hater.
the biggest hater,
No,
blood.
it isn't.
Oh
The
my
free
God,
kick-
you're full of shit, bro.
You know, it isn't. You're full of shit. The free
You're
kick
actually
went
the
straight to
biggest
the
fucking
the
hater,
free
bro.
kick went straight to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper should have caught it. The goalkeeper should have caught it.
Bruno must be
goalkeeper.
fucking. He must have
Who
a
said
perfect
it is
game,
all of this because I asked you a simple question that you don't like and you
bro.
can't answer.
What do you mean?
What
I
did he
literally
do
said
again?
that every time he's on the
What?
ball, he does something, bro. What are you on
What
about?
did he do on the ball? Tell me. I'm asking.
He put in the cross for the goal.
Which
He
we
created
got
the
to, yeah.
assist for the winning goal.
No, he didn't create it.
He was the only one trying to get.
How is there? See, this is how you talking nonsense. How is there a winning goal in a draw?
You know what I mean? Like he created the chance for Xerxes,
See,
which should have been.
you all over the place.
I said it should have been the winning goal.
You should but in regards to that, like, yes, again, stop. You mentioned the assist.
What's
3
his
times
job?
now.
To assist,
You
yeah,
mentioned it.
and
You
score
mentioned- Yes, assist and
as a
score.
10,
and help
yeah.
the team
So
overall.
did he not do that yesterday?
Overall, no, not enough. No, he didn't do.
What do
enough.
you mean?
He didn't do enough. No, he didn't do enough.
Onana is the reason why you came out of that.
Who
Oh,
said
no,
he's
no,
not?
they're natural. They can't take their chances. Ganacho had chances. Hoyland had chances.
We have to stop this. Who said
What are
he
you on
was
about?
at fault? Who said? When did I say? So you tell me this then, because you don't like answering questions. So please answer me this. When did I say he was at fault for Manchester United not winning the game? When did them words leave my mouth?
No, but the way you
No, it's not. It's because you. No. You just don't like the fact.
it, blood. You're
Forget
so
it's not
critical
about
on Bruno.
portraying. Stop paying
Everyone
attention.
else, I don't
Stop-
see that same
Stop
criticism.
paying attention. We haven't even spoke about anyone else. So how can I criticize anybody else? We not even got to everyone.
Because
You don't even
it's always
everyone.
Bruno with you.
It's not you opened up
It's
the
always,
question.
I want more
asking
from
about
Bruno. What more must he do?
answered-
Must he go in goal?
answered. You
Must
asked
he
the
go in goal?
question about Bruno. You asked the question. So
I'll take him as a goalkeeper over mine.
Yeah, you asked the question. Stop it. Don't tell me I don't criticize anyone else when I've not even got to the criticism
You're
of
highly
anyone else.
critical.
Manu in my chat, I'm highly critical of everybody. Who don't I criticize? I'll ask you that question. Because every question I have, you don't want to answer.
You
don't I
criticize,
criticize?
you criticize Ganacho.
Who don't I criticize? Because you said
Oh.
I'm highly critical. Who don't I
Agate.
criticize? What do you mean? Go check my
When
match
he's been
reaction.
poor, you're saying to me, yo,
Go,
Bill Agate was
go
good.
check my go again. This is where lies.
Agate was poor yesterday.
Go check my watch alongs or go check my match reaction, and you can see I'm criticizing.
Maino done well.
Say again.
Maino done well.
No. Forget that. Let's stay on topic. You said
Yeah,
I'm highly
Agate was
critical of
shit.
Bruno. He what again? Who don't? You said
You're more critical on Bruno than Agate.
I'm not more critical of Bruno than Agate. It's just that Bruno has been worse than him in regards to it. Not as of late, but I'm saying
How has
overall.
Bruno been? Oh my God.
But the point I'm making is get back to it. Who don't I criticize? Who am I not highly critical of? Go check my match reactions and watch alongs. You hear me
Bro, I
criticizing
said you're
Agate.
more critical of Bruno. Everything is Bruno with you.
No,
Oh,
it's
Bruno
not because
this.
you mentioned him
Oh, Bruno
with
this.
you.
Oh, Bruno
with
that.
us, because
Bruno
you
this.
mentioned him. Because you mentioned him.
Because
Don't
you're
ask me
on him,
about
and
it.
I
I won't
don't
bring him
understand
up.
why you're on him.
Because you bring him up. That's why.
Because why are you on him? Why are you on him? Why are you so critical?
I wouldn't have started with him. I was actually going to start with the
You said
manager.
Bruno was worse than Agate. That is a joke.
Say that again.
Agate was worse than Bruno.
Who said he was? No, we're
Yesterday.
not talking about in game. Yesterday, yes, he was. I agree with that.
He was trash.
Yeah, he was. I agree with that.
Committing silly fouls,
I agree with that.
losing the ball,
I agree with that.
losing his jewels.
I agree with that. He was
Turkey
he was
just running past him like he's not even there.
I agree with that. So what are we talking about here? But you didn't. Oh, you opened up the question asking about
Because
about
Bruno done
Go on.
enough yesterday, in my opinion.
Again, but you're Arsenal fan,
It's
so
the
your
team
standards
that
is
has
low.
let him down. The
You
Hoyland, the
know
Ganacho,
what I'm saying? Your standards is low. That's why you think he did
Onanas.
enough. Because you think 2 free kicks make a player worth 100 million, so that tells me all I need to know.
No, it's not,
Consistent.
blood. The one,
It is.
no, it just
That's what
cemented
it is.
the 100 million. It just cemented it.
All
It
right,
never
cool.
said.
So if he
yeah,
performs,
it cemented it. Yeah,
if he
it was a
performs,
statement. Yeah,
Go on.
that I can
So-
do this, blood. That's 100 million, rude boy. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
100 million.
cemented
Okay.
100
Cool.
million fee,
But
rude
when
boy.
he was dribbling the ball out of play against Forest, there was no talk of him being 100 million net. When he was the failed comp against Forest, there was none of that. When you said yourself he can't play on a half turn, there was no talk about him being 100 million. Now all of a sudden he scores 2
Yeah,
free
but that
kicks.
don't mean he's not 100 million. That he can't.
What I'm
He
saying,
can't do one. That's the only thing he can't do is he can't play
Yo,
on
a
the half turn.
midfielder
Everything
that
else he
can't
can
play
do.
on the half
He
turn in
can grab the
2025
ball
is
and drive.
terrible.
He can grab the ball and drive. Yeah, he can get goals. He can defend. He's strong. He can keep the
Not
ball
worth
moving.
100 M's, but that's a whole. A
He's worth 100
midfielder
M's.
that can't play. A midfielder
worth
that
100
can't play on
M's.
a half turn in
He's worth 100
2025.
M's.
But back to
He's
Manchester
worth
United.
100 M's.
The reason why we started with Bruno is because you asked me about it. So I'm going to respond to what you asked me. If you would have just asked me about, I wanted to start with the manager, then get to Onana and then go through the team. But for whatever reason, you wanted to start with Bruno, so we'll start there. People are entertained by it. You know what you're doing, so we can start there. I have no
No, I'm
issue
not.
with it whatsoever.
What do you mean?
You asked me about him. I don't bring him
I'm
up.
not.
You bring him up. You brought him up. I didn't bring him up. What are we talking about here?
He's done
So
enough
you're blaming me?
yesterday.
You brought him up. Again, that's
He's
your
done
opinion.
enough. Because I want to hear your opinion. You say
it.
straight away, I didn't do enough. You should have done more. What should you
Nah,
have
he
done
didn't
more?
do enough. He didn't do enough. No,
What
because our attack was
more should he have
terrible.
done then?
Our attack was terrible.
Man's job is
Keep the ball.
literally to create chances. He
And
done
didn't
that
create
yesterday.
chances. He created one.
Two.
What's the second one?
The first goal.
You mean where the goalkeeper punched it clear?
He put the ball in the box.
Yes, and the goalkeeper should have caught it. That's
He was
a poor
involved in
free
it.
kick.
He was involved in it.
Okay, but he was involved in it, but it wasn't of quality.
Yes, it
So
was.
if a goalkeeper, let me get this right.
No one
'Cause
attacked it as usual.
you said this about
No
the
one
Everton
attacked it
game.
as usual.
You said this. No, it was too close to the goalkeeper. No one could even get there. He wasn't aiming for the
No one's in the
goalkeeper.
box. Everyone's at the edge of the box.
Everyone was in the box. Did you watch the game?
Everyone's edge.
Everyone was in the box.
Bro,
Everyone
the only
was in the box.
man in the box was Yoro.
No, he wasn't. Everybody was in the box. Go watch it again. Please go and watch it again. You lot, Troops are just talking rubbish here. Go watch. Everybody was in the box. There was multiple Manchester United players in the box. You know what I'm saying? Multiple Manchester United players. There was 4, 5, 6 players in the box. But his free kick hit the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper should have caught it. That being said, that goal summed up the game. Let me start there, actually. That goal summed up the game. Just severe lack of quality. I was watching in the first half. Lyon had a free kick. Can't remember who the player was. Put the ball over the bar. And I was like, this is terrible. This is just dreadful. Just overall, from a quality standpoint. After watching the 2 Champions League games, you see the distinct lack of quality in this competition. It's horrendous. And that goal summed it up. The free kick from Bruno, which was poor. The goalkeeper, poor. Agate shinned the volley. The only piece of quality in the goal was Yoro. That summed up the game in a nutshell. But onto the manager as well. This falls on him. This 110% falls on him. And it's not even so much the result. It's more so, you mentioned them about Garnacho and Højlund, playing them consistently. And I don't do results-based analysis. Too many fans do that. If we was getting these results, but he was experimenting, I'd be annoyed about the results, but I'd be like, okay, at least you're trying to fix it. This is why early on, even when we won the Manchester derby, the biggest thing in that game wasn't the win for me. It was dropping the 2 players that he dropped. We didn't see Rashford again, and Garnacho didn't start for the next 4 or 5 games. I thought the manager was going to continue in that vein. So even though results was poor after the Manchester derby, I'm like, I like this because you are holding players accountable. That's what I liked early in his reign, and I thought that was going to continue, not just with Rashford and Garnacho, but in general. I'm not reverted back to type. Then he's just started playing players who are clearly not good enough. That is the holy trinity of hell. That front three of Højlund, Garnacho, and Bruno is never going to work. They're not good individually, and they're not good foils for each other. More so the former two in regards to Garnacho and Højlund. And this falls on the manager. It's 110% falls on the manager in regards to that. As for the team as well, Onana said it in my match reaction, said it before his comments. Well, when his comments dropped to Matic, when he responded to Matic, he's going to make a mistake in one of these 2 games. Without doubt. Word to Tony, it was written in the stars. We all knew he was going to make an error. And he didn't make 1 error. He made 2 errors. Lack of self-awareness. Lack of accountability. In regard to why are you talking? Just give the generic answers that everybody else gives. Same way when they asked the low about the game. You could just give the generic answer. But no, you want to start talking about what you've won and how Matic didn't win anything here and winning mentality. We haven't won 2 games in a row all season long in the Premier League. Haven't won 2 games in a row all season long in the Premier League. What are we doing here? What is wrong with you? Talking about winning mentality and you've not been performing well either. Why are you putting the spotlight on yourself? Why? Needless. you've actually gone through a run for you where you've not made any mistakes that have cost us goals. And you've almost, well, not cost us the tie, but this tie should be over. Should have won that game 2-0, and this tie should be dead and buried. But I feel like I'm talking about the Sociedad game when I get to it. Already mentioned the front three as well. And yeah, this falls in the man. You can't play 3 attackers and everyone else is defenders and DMs when you have those 3 attackers. If we have 3 attackers of quality, I'd be much more understanding. Even if we had 2 attackers of high quality, I'd go, all right, cool. They're 2 out of 3 of them don't get goals and assists. We know this. All 3 of them don't really get goals like that because Bruno don't really get goals like that. Yes, he gets assists, but he don't get goals. So you got 3 players out there who don't get goals like that, and only one of them gets assists. And you wonder, and we still managed to score 2 goals because they're not a good outfit either, but neither are we. So onto the home leg, and let's do the business. And I want to shout out as well. Defensively, I thought we was good as well. I thought obviously outside of Onana, for Maz was good. In particular, before you go, Matt, in particular, there was a 2-on-1 that he had in the second half. I thought he was going to score. It was phenomenal for that. Was it 3? It might have been 3-on-1, yeah. I thought he was phenomenal for that. Euro was good as well. I was very, very concerned about Maguire in this game. Did well. Casemiro showing that Casemiro can still play. Or leave the football before the football leaves you. And yeah, and it's not ideal him playing next to Agate because they want to do the same thing. Well, they do the same thing, but Casemiro's at a better level at it. But really and truly, the manager is tough in regards to the DMs. So I don't know who you play there. I don't know if Collier's not fit or not, but I would have played him there. Maybe drop Bruno deeper. And Xerxes not playing criminal as well. I know you mentioned that too. That is absolutely criminal that he is not playing. When these players, but whether you rate him or not, the players in front of him are not performing well. And you see when he gets on the pitch, the difference. And Maino as well, even though it was 10 minutes, when Xerxes and Maino got on the pitch, the technical ceiling just risen.
Even Mount was all right when he come on.
Who?
But even Mount was all right when he come on.
Yeah, you know what? Run Mount. I'd rather see Mount, Xerxes, and Maino as a front three than what we see in that. Run me that instead. Just something different. Mount was actually okay when he got on, to be honest. Because his technical ceiling is better than Garnacho's. One thing he can do, as much as I don't rate him, is control a football. That's one thing he can do and run around. So yeah, in regards to it, the tie shouldn't be alive, but it is. In regards to it, should be dead for us. But we move on to the second leg, and I think we'll beat them.
You reckon they should have put away more of their chances when you say that?
Who? Lyon.
You said the tie should is
yeah, like we should have won 2-0. What I'm saying is their lack of we defended well. Their lack of quality shown. And if Onana doesn't make those 2 mistakes, we win the game 2-0 is what I'm saying.
But I also think that the game probably isn't as stretched for the second goal to go in. I think if it doesn't go the way it goes, I think they were still better. I think they were better than you.
First?
But not by much. I think there was, I think Cherki, people were saying Cherki stunk out the gap. I don't think he did. I think, as I said, Mazraoui, Lenny Yoro, I actually think Bruno Fernandes was okay. That's the one time. And you know me, I'm really on your side usually with Flawless about Fernandes. But I think Fernandes was okay. I don't think it was as bad as people making him out to be. But
okay is fine. I have no issue with that. It's when he played well. He was good.
He was all right. Like I wouldn't look at Fernandes as he was the issue. I think Mazraoui and Yoro were brilliant. And I think, as I said, I don't know how many times I had to tell man about Xerxes, bro. It's mad because I'm a Liverpool fan, and I've had to prop up Xerxes especially when he got hooked after, I think it was 20 minutes, when he got hooked mad early. I can't remember who it was against.
I think it was Newcastle. Was it Newcastle? It might have been Newcastle, but it could be.
Might have been Newcastle, yeah. When he got hooked mad early, that bro, like I've always said, Xerxes is a baller, bro. If you just don't have goal scoring wingers, like it can look a bit techie, but I just think it's funny how people now are looking at Højlund. Yeah, he's the worst. He's this, he's that, man. If you saw the Højlund prop at the start of the season, still the back end of last season, and the 12 months he got when it was clear as day how shit he was. It's just crazy to me. It's insane to me. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't look at Xerxes and say he's shit. You can't.
No,
I don't know what football you watch. You can't watch Xerxes play football and tell me he's not good. No, I'm not saying he's a world beater. I'm not saying he's the most polished player in the world ever. But you can clearly see. You know what I'm saying? You can clearly see what he excels at. Clearly, you know what I'm saying?
It's because he relies on facilitating others as well, and then he's got to deal with bums like Garnacho and that.
Xerxes I was fuming when he went United, bro. I think he cooks at Liverpool. I think he absolutely cooked. I think he cooks in Liverpool. Absolutely. I think he cooks in certain teams.
Cheeky
Give him
bit.
2 goal scoring wingers. Give him 2 goal scoring wingers either side. Cook him.
Yeah, I think it's just getting him
And
better
that's the
players.
problem, because instead of that, he has Garnacho.
Who's a foil for nobody, and Højlund, who's a foil for nobody. Hence why this attack has been dreadful. It's been
flawless.
gone.
Højlund's had bare henchmen over the last 8-9 months, bro. He's had bare henchmen. It's just funny how even the top Reds have noticed it. Do you know what I'm saying? Even now, the top Reds have dropped their little race card and they're going, and then they're sucking off Zerkamp. Stay over there, man. You know
Well, it took going 16 games without a goal twice, and then 20 plus games without a goal.
This is it. Like, why is it taking that long for you to realize? You realize, like, Rasmus can't even run with the ball. He tried to dribble and the ball was 4 meters away from him, and then he proceeded to slip and shoot and hero right into the keeper's hands.
Yeah, you could just say it was a hit and hope. His pass, he played a pass so bad. Shout out to my bro Sheik. He left the watch alone. Sheik left. He gave the ball away in the right hand corner, and Sheik said, "Yo, I'm going."
Oh, is it the one that went off the pitch?
That's crazy, because Sheik's a patient brother, man. He don't lose his head like that.
Sheik said, "I can't do this anymore. I'm gone. I'll catch you later." Go check it. Shout out to Warrior J.
They broke Sheik, man.
It's in the timestamp. He gave the ball away, and Sheik said, "I cannot do this anymore. I'm gone."
You know, I'm not going to watch that.
Because there are a man that don't rate Xerxes. There are man out there that don't rate Xerxes but rate Havertz. It's absolutely.
I don't rate Xerxes and I don't rate Havertz.
You do rate Havertz, but
I don't rate Havertz.
All right.
You think Havertz is decent?
All right.
I don't rate him. Like, I rate Rice. I rate Partey. I rate.
But you don't think he's a bad player?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, then you don't rate him.
I don't rate him though. I don't rate him though. Saying I rate him, I don't rate Havertz, bro. It's man mad. Like,
you think he's decent.
All right, but you think he's decent. You think he's decent.
He's average.
Yeah.
Not even decent. He's average. Decent and average.
It's away from the point. It's away from the point. It's away from the point. I said there are men out here that rate Havertz. And we'll talk about Xerxes. That to me is.
And
he's got good technical ability, but like to me, he's like a street baller.
And he should be playing more.
He should be on Ballers. He should be on that Ballers FC thing. You know that Ballers thing on Sky
man.
right now.
I'm not saying he's one of the best. My point is that he's similar to
a street baller. Like, he's got great technical ability. He's got all the tricks in the world. But like, you understand, he ain't really fast.
You gotta give him more opportunity to actually put up some numbers, though. Man ain't had a run.
That's why he's got 2 goals in the Europa, 10 games, 2 goals.
You gotta give him more time to you know
and his first goal was only in the last game against Betis.
This is important. It's important goals.
Yes,
what are we talking about?
Well, look, are we going to say now? Oh, important. We're not going to.
Of course, it's important. Wait. Is it not important goals?
Yeah, but come on, bro. Like,
and has he got 10? Is he got 10? Is it 10 and 2? Are you sure about that?
Yeah, they put out the stat yesterday. They put out the stat when he scored the second goal, bro. He said 2 and 10 or 2 and 8
in the Europa League. Or are you talking about in the Prem?
In the Europa.
All right, cool. Yeah, first.
Højlund's got more goals than him in Europa.
Yeah, because he's done well. But in regards to that, I don't know how many starts is that. That's what we have to clarify. How many minutes is
that? I can't.
That's what I'm saying. So we have to add to if
all they put was 2 and 10. All they put was 2 and 10.
Yeah, they put 2 and 10 because of course they're gonna push that. But I know he's had at least 2 or 3 appearances.
Like I say, he's very technical, but I don't think he has like. I don't think he has that thing to like when Brad says Bergkamp, I'm like, whoa, slow the fuck down.
No. Yeah, I don't think he's Bergkamp, and you know how highly I rate Bergkamp.
Like Brad has seen Bergkamp, bro. Like you need to just like you understand the bias is just beyond belief, blood. You get me? You've seen Bergkamp play. That brother's nowhere near Bergkamp, bro.
Yeah, you know I rate Bergkamp. You know,
let's be real.
That's why I've never caught it, but he just says that because it trolls people as well. And you know what Rant is like. You know exactly.
But I think he actually fucking believes it. I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe it's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. He believes it and he knows it's gonna piss people off, so he's gonna run it more. He knows this. That's why we're here mentioning it now.
I hear that.
He knows it's going to, so he'll just tweet Zerkamp.
Look, this is man said I don't only like stat merchants. There's man that I rate that their stats are low. Zidane's my favorite player of all time. He had one of the worst stats in the game. This man's stupid. Shut your mouth, blood.
Let me actually see this. But yeah, I think he needs he definitely needs what's it called? He needs to run the games. He needs game time. And also better players around him, which we will get. Does he have to improve? Yes. But there isn't a player at Manchester United I don't think needs to improve. Everybody needs to get better. That's why we are where we are. And it was good to see Maino back as well. Like what's it called? Like you mentioned earlier on also. Because he's going
tell him shout me for a barber.
Who?
Maino.
I don't know him like that. You'll have to shout him yourself.
Yeah, that you need tell him I got him.
I don't know him like that. As long as he balls out, I'm not sure, but he didn't look off the pace in that short 10 minutes. Great. I seen a picture of Ahmad in the gym. Get those two back. If we're gonna do anything in this competition, we need to get those two back. This competition is wide open. Lazio literally lost to Victoria. Was it Victoria? No, Bodo Glimt 2-0. Lazio were 2-0 down on the other side. After Bilbao couldn't break down Rangers with 10 men for like 80 odd minutes. This competition is wide open. We need to get our better players back and do something. With Maino back and Ahmad back and starting games, we got a shot. Without them, curtains. Word to Saeed, the curtains on the wall.
Because OG Queens. What?
Oh, I want to talk about my win against Warsaw.
I ain't gonna lie. Didn't even watch a game, mate. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll inform you about our victory, bro.
I don't even know who scored. I'm going off your tweets.
We won in like one of the most toxic grounds in Europe, bro. Everyone's talking about all the atmosphere and everything leading up to the game, and it seemed like the Legia players were more shook than we were. Now, first off, it was the standard BS. Player compact low block, struggle to break it down, do well defensively. Huh?
He started in Kuku, innit?
Yes, sadly. And he missed a penalty.
Again? He missed a penalty?
Yeah, he missed a penalty.
No!
That balloon is still sweating. It's still got cobwebs and all of that. But funnily enough, his second half was actually better by his incredibly low standards. But the first half was just like standard, get the ball to the final third, and everybody just looks hella disjointed. Gusto was trash, Sancho was trash, and Nkunku was trash. Tyreek George was probably our only standout forward. Did
Sancho get 2 assists?
We're getting there. Okay. We're getting there. First half, trash though. Like it was literally just Tyreek George and nothing else. Even Palmer wasn't really on job like that. But we took Palmer off and Tosin in the second half, brought on Madueke, and then what's his name? Maresca's tweaks were what turned the game around for us. We moved Tyreek George into a false 9 position, moved Sancho to the left, dropped Noni to the right-hand side. And Maresca gave Tyreek George the simple instructions in the 9, follow the shots. Because not enough of our fucking players do that. Follow the shots when they're on target. Reece James had a shot from range. Keeper palms it straight into danger. And man like Tyreek George gets his first goal for the club, man. Man like Tyra Kelme, as someone said in our chat. Then Sancho starts getting into the game a little bit more. We start hitting them with a bit of a dirty press because now they got to come out a little bit more and the man-to-man marking kills them off. Sancho and Noni link up twice. We get 2 goals from Noni straight back into the game, and now it feels like the tie's done. And that's not even the best part of the tie for me. You know what the best part is? My guys Enzo and Caicedo got a week off, blood. That is fucking priceless to me right now. And they're going to get another week off next week because I don't need them in the second leg. 3-0, the tie's done. Run me fucking your garden. Shout out to Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall did his thing. His performances over the last couple of weeks have been a lot better. Badia Shield, very good passing from him. Tosin as well in the first half. Cucurella came on second half, didn't really have too much more to do. Who else played that we haven't really mentioned? Achimpong, Josh Achimpong, very impressed with his performance. He played 3 roles for us and balled out in all of them. Maresca said he fell in love with Achimpong in this game because he's just seen the versatility that he has on offer. Very good physicality, very good passing off both feet, and the ability to play 3 or 4 different positions as well. But like we were saying, and the Reece James midfield masterclass, this is the first time that like Reece James fully looks comfortable in the midfield, because even in the Conference League games where we've tried it out, it's been okay, but he's been a bit like more passive in his play, like more the sideways stuff, the stuff that we've been criticizing the likes of like Rice and everybody for over the last couple months. Reece is now really, really starting to get into that role, and I want to see him playing that role again in the second leg and hopefully start to build even more confidence there. Because a lot of the play was just flowing through him, especially in the first half when we were struggling to like really get anything in the final third. It was Reece James that was setting the ball to the likes of Palmer, to the likes of Sancho, and they weren't doing anything with it. But I understand. We are on a limited time schedule and everything, so I'm just gonna say the real UCL charge continues, bruv. Your Garden, Rapid Vienna, whoever it is, you're gonna hold the smoke, and then God willing, it's Real Betis, because I'm just sick to death of this Anthony hype.
Yo, I hope you lot played him, you know.
To your Garden.
Yeah.
I hope so too, man. You're shit, but your birds are fit. You're shit, but your birds are fit. I can't wait for that, bruv. I said struggling to stay awake. Bro, we're talking about a UCL charge.
He's part of the pod, like he has to speak about his club. What do you mean? How can I?
And I'm winning my
suffering, bro. What do
trophy.
you mean?
Why are you man hating?
He has to speak about
He has to speak. Like,
He does.
Why are you man
it's
hating?
not even like he's cover. He's actually like a member. He has to speak. If it was like, I don't know,
bruv.
who would I get if it was Chelsea? I don't even fucking know, blood. But I'd just be like, I could just brush past that. Because it's him, I have to be like, all right, go on, Lewis.
What's your
Yeah,
team?
Yeah, you man in the chat, you're just haters, bruv. Go get your own UCL. Then you won't be hating as much.
There's only one Lewis, blood.
Yeah,
I swear to
Charles.
God. There's only one fucking Lewis, mate. Big up OG Queens, man. Like Andy in the chat. He said, see your downfall in the semi-final. Can't wait to bang goals versus Dana Paula FC. Going for the 6. I wait. I'll wait for you troops in the final. By the way, where's Dana Paula? Last seen in Rice's pocket. Oh, nah. Funny error. Low. Flawless. Low.
Facts. Fucking Onana, man.
We got the OG every time, blood. You
Yeah.
understand? We got the fucking OG, blood. Big up my dog, K. Come on, K. He said, troops are recommended to go and watch the goals in Spanish commentary. It is wild. Looks like Barca fans were also celebrating loudly, just like us. Yeah, I heard that Juan Laporte saw an Arsenal fan the day after the game in an Arsenal top and he high-fived them. So, you know what I mean? I'm sure Barca fans were definitely loving it as much as us, blood. Big up Javid again. He says Bruno was all right, but this is down to
Amorim.
Ruben Amorim playing shit.
Which I agree with. There's the levels to it. Man was saying he was all right. I go, all right, cool. I know this. He played well and all this rubbish. He was okay.
Big up Mr. Darcy. He says the Cameroonian Bart Simpson needs to go.
Yeah, he's dreadful. He's dreadful. Absolute woeful. And me all, like I said, man, knew it. Whether it was this game, the second leg or both, a mistake was going to happen. And he went one further and made mistakes. He pluralized it. He said, nah, we ain't going to do it once. We're going to do the pep thing twice. You know what I'm saying? Twice. Fucking joker.
Big up man like Woods. He says, Jude and now Bruno, we need to have uncomfortable conversations about your talent ID, troops. Bro, this is Jude's first bad game. Like, what are we doing here?
No, it's not his first.
Like, this is like the first big game where he hasn't stepped up to the plate.
Big games is a whole different
Like,
conversation.
Jude is a big game player. He's clutch. Like, you know what I mean? You get me? Bruno, I think Bruno is disrespected at Man United for what he does for that team. I don't rate Bruno. Like, you know what I mean? I rate, you get me? Other players. Like, I rate Cole Palmer. I don't rate Bruno, innit? You get me? But I think he's disrespected at his club. Big up Plug Scope. He says, to be honest, you are known as a Bruno hater for a reason. Look at how hard it is to give credit.
I give credit where I think credit is given due. People say hater because they can't actually go back and forth with me. Because if I sat here and said Saka's terrible, people would give me a list of reasons as to why he's not terrible. Or if I said Rice was terrible in the Real Madrid game, people would give me a list of reasons as to why. People use the words hater and agenda when they can't actually come back with any footballing debate. If I said any of them, if I said Courtois was terrible in the Madrid Arsenal game, people will come back with reasons as to why. What are we talking about here? Only comes up with him. It's only him and a few others that people say, oh, no. The football, let's have it. No, I don't say that about anybody. Because when I stand on something, it's like, all right, I'll give you my reason as to why and footballing reasons as to why. What are we doing out here? But cool.
Big up, who's that twat from Portsmouth? He says, big up, lads. Question, if someone put a gun to your head to pick Onana or Sanchez, who you picking? Sanchez.
Just shoot me. Just shoot me.
Shoot me, yo.
Sanchez, I got a chance for Sanchez, isn't it? There's a slight chance.
Flawless. I accept and I understand now. They're just two cheeks of the same arse that ain't been washed in a week. Fuck it. Yeah. Just shoot me. I beg you, just kill me off.
Big up Javid. He says Agate bin trash, is trash, still trash.
I disagree with that, but he has been poor as of late.
I don't rate him.
Yeah, that's fair. But
I,
like,
you
he
know, I,
hasn't
ra-
been.
you know, I don't rate him. I call him a garbage.
Yeah. I know you don't rate him, which is fair. But I'm just not like that's each to their own. But I understand what he brings. But I'm the same guy again who will say, bring in 2 central midfielders. I understand what he is.
Big up OG Queens one more time. He says, Onana, worst player of the midweek. Matic, fist him up. That era. I love Man United fans. Meltdown. Dana Paula FC, next opponent to fist up before. Pray for Arsenal. Blood, just make sure you get past that semi-final. You get me? Because you lot are 4-0 up. So, you know what I mean? You lot ain't going out. Big up Nathan. He said, Troops, you see Vinay joining Spurs. Match made in heaven, mate. 2 scumbags. You know what I mean? They can lay in bed together, bro. Fucked a lot of them. Where's this Montel guy, bro?
Yeah, we'll get to that. And actually, yeah, you lot in the chat because you lot can actually help. Yo, I'm trying to start kicking ball again. Anyone who's in Manchester got a 5-a-side, 6-a-side team. Yo, shout me. I'm trying to start playing football again. So shout me. Let me actually turn the comments on. Hey, you lot, let me know. No one playing 5-a-side, 6-a-side in Manchester got a team. Midweek, preferably. Anywhere in money, let me know, man. So you lot in the chat. For real, I need to start kicking ball again. You know what? My Troops knows in the chat. Yes, you was right when you said I was panicking. Yes.
I know.
You responded, I was panicking. You lot, let me know, man. I'm sure someone has, man. Please. Let me know. I got the comments on. Let me know, you lot.
Arsenal taking on Brentford this weekend. London derby, 5:30 kickoff. We'll be live 4:30 p.m. on the channel. You lot make sure you pull up, blood. You know what I mean? Yeah, taking on Brentford. Brentford have had a good season this year, bro. You get me? And Buemo, Wisa, Damsgaard have been fantastic this year. Blood. Thomas Frank, I think, goes under the radar. I think he's a top manager, bro. You get me? I got some stats on the game. Arsenal have lost just 1 of their 10 home games against Brentford in all competitions, going down 2-0 at Highbury in April 1938. Having beaten Arsenal 2-0 in their first ever Premier League match in August 2021, Brentford have now lost 5 of their last 6 against the Gunners in the competition. Arsenal have lost just 1 of their last 15 Premier League London derbies, going down 1-0 to West Ham in February. They've scored at least 5 goals in 5 of those 15 matches. Brentford have won their last 2 away London derby matches in the Premier League, having lost 7 in a row on the road before this. And since the start of December, Arsenal have conceded just 12 goals in their 18 Premier League games. They've only conceded more than once in one of those games, a 2-2 home draw against Aston Villa. Now, it's all about their starting 11 in this game, blood. You get me? It is all about the starting 11. How are we going to set up? Who's going to get rested? Who's going to get played? Would people start Saka to give him more minutes under his belt, or would you bring him off the bench? Would you rest Martinelli? Does Partey need a rest? Timber with his knee. Rice came off substituted. For me, I'm looking at the Everton game. I'm looking at that kind of lineup. You know what I mean? I'm looking at a front three of maybe Ethan, Marino, and Trossard. You know what I mean? Or Ethan, Trossard, and Sterling. You know what I mean? Even rest Marino. You get me? Where Trossard can go down the middle because Trossard's not going to start against Madrid. I think our front line would be Saka, Martinelli, Marino. So you could even go with a front three of Ethan on the right, Sterling on the left, Trossard down the middle. I think that's a strong possibility. Back four, Calafiori's back in training. I'm not sure if he will be fit to take part in this game. Is he fit, chat? My Gunners, them in the chat, let me know if Calafiori's fit and available, because if he's fit and available, I'd like Calafiori to go into the side. I'd give Lewis Skelly, I'd give him a rest. You know what I mean? Timber, I'd give a rest as well. I'd go ahead with Benny Blanco. Benny Blanco, for me, has to get a start to get some minutes under his belt. Oh, he's still injured, yeah? All right, so if he's injured, for me, I'm going with Tierney. You understand? Tierney, left back for me. You get me? my team would be
Wholesale. isn't it?
Raya, wholesale
Goal.
changes.
Yeah, false.
Raya in goal, Benny Blanco, Saliba, Kiwior, and Tierney. Jorginho, Rice, Jorginho, Rice, I'd go Odegaard. Jorginho, Rice, Odegaard, Ethan on the right, Trossard down the middle, Sterling on the left. Blood, you get me? That'll be my 11. You get me? Bring some of the man them on second half. 20 minutes to go. Hopefully, we're winning the game. You get me? We can't be just throwing away the Premier League as well. You know what I mean? Because there still is only a 5-point gap between us and Forest. You get me? And I don't want to be dragged into no race. You get me? I just want to have comfort in the Premier League. So we still have to get wins on the board. Obviously, Champions League is the main target. That's where all our eggs are placed. You get me? We're putting it in that basket. But still need to, you get me, keep momentum going in the Premier League to bring into the Champions League, blood. You get me? I don't want to have that great performance against Real Madrid and then lose to Brentford, blood. You get me? But we're very good in London derbies. Like I said, we've only lost one London derby. That was the West Ham one. We have a very, very good record. So we're at home as well. It will be a difficult game because, I mean, Brentford got hella pace. Man like Damsgaard in the midfield. Thomas Frank, done said, rate him. Very, very underrated manager. Two 2-1 Arsenal.
Like 3-1 Arsenal.
2-0 Arsenal.
By the way, Troops, I did predict 2-1 to beat Madrid, by the way. I should forgot. Remember that. But
Yeah, I said 1-1. Flawless said we're going to lose 2-1.
I was the only one who predicted the Arsenal win on the panel.
No. I said 3-1.
Yeah, he said 3-1. See, more fool you. Well, you got the 3 right, just on the wrong side, mate. You know what I mean?
You thought, but Troops, you thought I was trying to gaslight you, right? You thought I was trying to gaslight you, right?
It's just heartbreak down the road. It's all good.
You were fully trying to gaslight me because I saw when you said 2-1 how you looked up at the camera, you dickhead. So don't try and come with your mystic months now, yeah? You understand? Don't come with that bullshit now, blood. Yeah? It don't work like that, mate. Yeah?
Listen,
Don't work
every
like that,
time
mate.
I...
No, you can't win. No, you can't win. You can't win. Say it, bro. Go on.
Can't win.
All right. You're damn right. Damn fucking right.
What? So, but Salah's contract. Yeah. What about that one? What about that one?
I thought you'd be happier, man. You won. You beat Madrid.
Flawless. Yeah. Why did we go to Arsenal? Why did we go to Arsenal?
Because he wasn't here. That's why.
Okay, so shut your mouth, blood. Yeah.
Anyway,
again, you lose. Again, you lose, blood.
I don't lose nothing, bro. I'm a winner, bro. I'm about to win the Premier League.
Let's go. So now you're here. You understand? Mo Salah, new contract. What are you telling me? Van Dijk on the way. Trent's out. We got Paddy Pimblett. We got my brother Paddy. Paddy the Paddy saying he's a lizard. Trent.
Hey, listen,
you
man.
agree with that?
Paddy's entitled to his opinion, man. Shout out Paddy. Do you know what I'm
agree?
saying? What, that he's a lizard? Nah, a lizard's a bit mad, but he's definitely a prick. He's definitely a prick. I'll be honest. But I'm not here to talk about Trent. This isn't about Trent. This is about Mo and Verge. We're celebrating them. You know what I'm saying? 20 plus goals. Every single year he's been at the club. What a signing he's been. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing a lot of noise. He's finished. The legs are gone. This is the same noise I was hearing last season. Then he put Liverpool on his back, pause, and don't worry, guys, I'll get you the Premier League. I'll get you number 20. Don't worry. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. Because if Mo Salah didn't sign, and if Virgil van Dijk didn't sign either, I'm pretty sure I would have been sitting here holding corn for 2 hours. On my channel, on this channel, on Never a Foul, with rants, you name it. Saeed probably would have wormed his way into my stream, calling my phone. You know what I'm saying? I would have heard from Matisse. I would have heard it from everyone. So now,
why always you, Monts, man? Why always you? Why always you?
It's not about why always me. Listen, it's lonely at the top. It's lonely at the top. This
That's
is it.
why.
It's
This
lonely
guy.
at the top.
That's why. See, that's
I'm
why.
looking at my right, and I don't see
That's
no
why,
one.
blood.
I don't see no. It's
That's
lonely at
exactly
the
why.
top. I know what it's like at the top. Pause. Do you know what I'm saying? Mo Salah, you know what I'm saying? Face of the Premier League. What can I say, bro? He's more in than out. You know when he said he's more
Face
out
of the
than
Premier
in?
League.
You know what I'm saying? Face of the Premier League, man. I don't piss me off. Buzz cut Mo. Buzz cut Mo Salah. Say what you want to say. Yeah. Say what you want to say. But if he didn't sign, I listen. I would love to know if he didn't sign, what the reaction would have been like.
It would have been crazy. You already know.
I guess we'll never know. You know what I'm saying? I guess we'll never know. I guess we'll never know. You know what I'm saying? There is no direct
This nigga would have
replacement.
happened, you know?
And let's not listen. Let's not act like Troops wasn't running his mouth, talking about, oh yeah, there's no. And listen, it's an Ornstein bomb there. It's just about Messi. Listen, yeah, Troops was running his mouth. We spoke about this contract stuff.
Messi to Chelsea.
We spoke. Do you know what I'm saying? We spoke about Mo and Verge literally a couple of shows ago on the pod when we were saying, oh, you know what? Salah, where's the replacement? How are you going to replace the goals? Who's a like for like replacement with Virgil van Dijk? And the answer is no one, like Alicia Keys' blood. Yeah, no one. Yeah. So we had to, the money we would have had to pay to replace those players were to rent. We would have had to, the amount of money we would have had to spend was better off signing them back on anyways. It was better off extending their contracts for 2 years anyways. That's it. That's the bottom line. And if you aim for the king, make sure you don't fucking miss. Yeah, make sure you don't fucking miss. You see it? You see it? Because I'm tired of the flipping verbal. Records are going to get broken. I wrote. Sorry about that. But he's here for a little bit longer. Now, is he going to emulate the season he had this season? That's the question I keep asking. I'm being asked, sorry. Oh, you know what? Is Salah going to do what he did this season? He's not going to do what he did. How about this? No one's GOATs has done what Salah's done in the Premier League this season. No one, not one. Once he breaks the record for the most GA in the season, no one will have done that. No one. Not Henry, not Hazard, not Ronaldo, not Van Nistelrooy, not Cantona, not Bergkamp, not flipping Drogba. None of them. None of them would have got the GA that Salah's got this season. None of them. So for those asking me, oh, is Salah going to replicate what he did? No, he's not. Because the greatest players haven't done it. They haven't done it. So, please, again, just let us have this day. You know what I'm saying? Let us have this day. Oh, look, Saeed. Nice to see you, buddy. Nice to see ya. Let us have this day. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys couldn't wait. You couldn't wait for all three of my world-class players to be leaving. Yes, I'm leaving. I'm losing one of them. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? That's for another day. But Virg and Salah, an extra 2 years. Do you know what that gives us? 5 windows to at least make this transition as seamlessly as possible. It makes it a seamless transition. Not Sadio Mane to Darwin Núñez. That is unseamless as it gets. That is a transition that will fuck you up. Yeah? Jurgen Klopp to Arne Slot was a nice, seamless transition so far. But going from 3rd place and a Carabao to going and winning the Premier League. Yeah? Now, every window has a different face. You know, obviously we all know this. The face of this window is Alexander Isak. Yeah, that's the guy that everyone wants, even though he's being priced at something.
Gyökeres as well.
Gyökeres as well, but I'm going to say the last summer window, it was Gyökeres. He was the guy that everyone wanted. People still want him now, by the way. But last season, it was Gyökeres. The season before that, it was Osimhen. You know what I'm saying? The season before that, it might have been Vlahovic and Harry Kane. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, the fact that even if Mo Salah and Van Dijk stay for 1 more year and we sell them to Saudi for 20 million each, even if that is the thing, yeah, even if that is the point, it gives us multiple windows to now sort out where we can replace, get in the replacement, or at least maybe get the replacement and let them learn off of Mo Salah, let them learn off of Virgil van Dijk. That's how you transition without kind of falling off a cliff. Because ideally, that's what we're trying to prevent. Losing our spine and not falling off a cliff. And we've now given ourselves more windows to do that by keeping Mo Salah and keeping Virgil van Dijk. And if you look at, in terms of importance out of the 3 of them, I'm not a fan of saying Trent's the least important. But Trent is still very important. You can see why, because we're still lacking creativity. But again, knowing that we can keep these two players, it also sends a little bit of a message out as well. That players still do want to sign for Liverpool and play on a bit longer and think we can win the big trophies. That's the bottom line, man. So I think next year, like this year, I'll be honest, I don't really think the market's that great. It's all right, but it's not great. There's going to be another face of the market next year and in January and the season after that. And we're going to have Virgil Mo there to kind of look at that. So, yeah, by the way, I didn't say we was getting Isak, by the way, for anyone who's my point is that the face of the face, there's a different person, there's a different player in each window that everyone kind of wants to get. So next year, someone else is going to come up and be the guy to get. You know what I'm saying? Someone else is going to be the guy. And maybe we can go and get them rather than who's available this window, who I think ultimately, I don't really rate who's available proper to replace Mo Salah or Van Dijk right now. There's no like for like replacements. There might be in a year's time, but not now. But at least we've given ourselves that time. So yeah, so everyone just fucking hold that. Just fucking hold that, a lot of you. You know what I'm saying? The king is here to stay. Oh no, it's another year. Did you guys see Ole Einer's snap? It's on 360 TV. It's all over Twitter. You lot see it? You lot see Ole Einer's reaction to the Salah contract?
No, what do you do?
Lewis, can you share the screen? Type in Ole Einer, share the screen, please.
All right, cool.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Taxes, food,
There we go.
reading and writing for the family. For you, my brother. I got you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. One of the cousins needs it.
I'm a good king, bro. I told you I'm a good king.
Are you done now?
No, I'm not done. I'm waiting for him to share your screen. I'm a good king.
I've already done. Troops.
Yeah, I got things to do.
Yeah. Well, the man music.
Oh, no, there's music.
Oh, there's music. It's music. That's fine. But he's basically saying when you can watch it in the background, and you watch it in the background. He goes, "Oh, the league is finished. The league is finished."
He said the league's finished. Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, you can see that the league's finished. The league's finished." Yeah, but yeah, man. But shout out Ole Einer, man. You know what I'm saying?
Everyone's in trouble.
Who's that?
No, he said everyone's in trouble. The league's finished.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily the league's finished in it because I don't think Mo Salah will replicate how he was this season. But it's just good to keep our world class players. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. So yeah, man. Fucking hold that, man. Just fucking hold that.
We got Kurt Chaos. He says Saeed calling Lee Gunner at 2-1 to watch it go to 2-2. That was worse than Troops taking his time with it.
Down.
Yo,
Saeed, brother, man.
I need that clip.
You gotta be better.
We got my dog Kurt Chaos.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. But big up my guy Kurt Chaos every damn time, blood. Big up Shogun. He says, Flawless, do you still feel sad when we lose, draw lately? I don't anymore. And it feels weird. I used to feel sick when we lost in the past, for real. Fire gone.
I hear you, Shogun.
That's that 22-23 vibe.
Trust me, I hear you. Even this game that we just played, it was like I was looking for, and then I seen the front three, and yeah. So Shogun, trust me, I fully understand what you are saying. We are on the same boat with this one.
Big up Boxer Oranges one more time. He said, let them know, Monts. Mo with the crown should be the new Premier League badge. This is the Salah era. Don't at me.
Facts. You know what I'm saying?
Great. Other weekend games. Monts, you entertain West Ham at Anfield.
Yeah.
Sunday, 2 p.m. I've got some stats real quick. Liverpool have lost just one of their last 57 home games against West Ham in all competitions, winning each of their last 9 in a row. Since doing the Premier League double over Liverpool in 2016, West Ham have won just one of their last 17 against them in the competition, picking up a 3-2 home win in November 2021. Liverpool have beaten West Ham 5-1 in the EFL Cup and 5-0 in the Premier League this season. No English top-flight team has ever scored 5+ goals against another 3 times in the same season before. West Ham are without a win in their last 4 Premier League games, last going longer without a win in the league in February 2024. And Liverpool have won each of their last 5 Premier League games at Anfield, last winning more in a row in December 2023. The Reds have won 11 of their 13 home league games since their last defeat at Anfield in the competition to Nottingham Forest in September. Prediction?
if Conor Bradley starts, which I think he's going to start, I'm going to go 1-0 Liverpool.
2-1 Liverpool.
3-1 Liverpool.
2-0 Liverpool.
Flawless. You travel to Newcastle. Probably the game of the weekend. So
GMU.
probably
Go
the,
on, man.
No.
probably the game of the weekend.
I believe in you, man.
No,
Is this the week
there's
I'm overtake you lot?
It is the game of the weekend.
There's no.
So-
No, I'm saying not to you. I'm talking about Lewis with the GGMU, and there's hope. There's none. No.
Too late. Too late, I believe.
All right, you know what? That's your heart to get broke, then, fam.
I've got some stats for you, Flawless.
You know, we don't even need the stats, man. Newcastle.
Now, I'm going to give you them, blood. Pause.
Yeah.
Following their 2-0 win at Old Trafford in December, Newcastle are looking to complete their first league double over Man United since the 1931 campaign. Man United have lost their last 2 away Premier League games against Newcastle, last losing 3 consecutive league visits to St James's Park between 1969 and 1970. Newcastle have won 4 of their last 5 meetings with Man United in all competitions, as many as they had in their previous 41. Each of Newcastle's last 8 victories over Man United in all competitions have been 2-0. They've won none of their last 34 when conceding against the Red Devils since a 4-3 Premier League victory in September 2001. And victory for Newcastle would make them the 4th team to do the Premier League double over Man United this season, the most different sides to do so in a single top-flight campaign since 1958. Prediction?
Fuck. Survive. That's my prediction. Survive this. Jesus.
3-0
They all
Newcastle.
they all run for us. Fuck it. 1% chance, 99% faith. 1-1.
Yeah, me too, man. I got the same scoreline. 1-1.
Shut up, man.
Oh, man. United.
No, kick
I
him out,
believe
man.
in you,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? We can't let him do United, bro.
Well, I'm supporting you.
Nah, we don't want your support.
Believing in you.
We don't want no.
Blue Mud
2-1
Brothers.
Newcastle. 2-1 Newcastle.
Lewis, you travel.
No.
You don't even
Ipswich at home.
Yeah, sorry, you don't even travel. You got Ipswich at home Sunday, 2:00. I got some stats. These stats are probably ridiculous. Chelsea are unbeaten in their last 8 home league games against Ipswich since a 3-2 loss in May 1979. Ipswich are looking to
Bro,
complete.
all these stats are from 1979. What the fuck happened to us that season?
You were
We'll
shit,
go
bro.
back now.
You were shit until Abramovich came. You should know this. You know this. As
We
well.
had more European trophies than anyone in London before Abramovich.
Anyone in London, you know. That's
But
not
you
fair.
didn't. Before Abramovich,
Yeah, we
you didn't
did.
have a. You didn't
Yeah,
have a
we
Champions-
did.
You didn't have a Champions League before Abramovich.
We had Cup Winners' Cups. We had UEFA Cups. We still
We
had
had
basically everything bar the
well,
Champions League.
We had the Cup Winners' Cup as well. How many league titles did you have? Okay, cool.
No,
Anyway,
I said Europe.
Anyway, Ipswich
Come
are
on,
looking
man.
to complete just their second league double over Chelsea, previously doing so. Oh, yeah, they beat you, you pricks. Ha ha.
Yeah,
Oh.
they did. Oh, bottom of the table. Fucking hell.
You fucking prick. I forgot your dusty team lost at Portman Road, bro. You fucking prick, mate. Let me read that
Oh,
one
wait,
again.
they did lose, innit?
They lost 2-0, blood. They lost 2-0.
You say
That's
Lewis
fucking pricks, bro.
stinks.
Was it the
Lewis
Sassy? Did you have a terrible game then?
Yeah, we played the Sassy at right back with 3 right backs on the bench.
That's
Oh,
yeah.
yes. Oh, yes.
But in the words of a lot of Arsenal fans, the ref fucked us. He gave away a pen that shouldn't have happened in 12 minutes. So it's the referee's fault.
Ipswich won the reverse fixture against Chelsea 2-0 in December. The last promoted team to do the double over the Blues were Charlton in 2001. Ipswich have lost 4 of their 6 away games against London clubs in the Premier League this season. Never before in their league history, have they lost 5 matches in the capital in a single campaign. And Chelsea have won each of their last 5 Premier League games at Stamford Bridge by an aggregate score of 11-2. The Blues last won more successive home league matches in July 2020 under Frank Lampard.
Nice.
Prediction? Revenge time?
3-0 Chelsea.
3-1 Chelsea.
1-1.
2-1 Chelsea. Go on, you lot got to compete. Make sure City don't finish in the top 5. Do your business.
Oh
Let me
man,
get-
we'll do our job. You do your job.
No, you
I
do
work
hate
it.
that.
together.
Yo, man, them quickly. 'Cause I gotta go. Let me
Yeah.
get predicted quick. 'Cause I literally got I literally got
Yeah.
like 1
Yeah,
minute.
3-0, 3-0.
All right, yeah. So, City Palace
2-2.
1-1.
2-1 City.
1-1, 1-1.
Southampton Villa
Oh fuck,
Villa
4-0 Villa.
3-1 Villa.
4-0 Villa. Forest Everton
1-1.
Ooh,
1-0
1-1.
Forest.
2-1 Everton.
Because they ain't got a striker. So you know what? 1-1.
Brighton Leicester 3-0 Brighton.
Yeah, that's mine. Yeah.
4-0 Brighton. Leicester are finished.
3-0 Brighton.
Wolves Tottenham
Speaking of finished, 2-1 Wolves.
1-1.
Sorry, had to.
Sky don't
Actually,
miss
no,
it.
it's Tottenham. Fuck them.
Yeah, 2-0 Wolves.
Shit team.
2-0. Wait, Wolves versus who?
Tottenham.
Spurs.
Oof. You know what? 2-0 Spurs.
And then Bournemouth Fulham on Monday.
You know what? I'm gonna go 2-1 Bournemouth.
1-0 Bournemouth.
2-0 Bournemouth. Lewis.
Lewis.
Oh, sure. Sorry, 2-1 Bournemouth. I thought everyone said it. My bad. It was just me sitting there looking stupid.
I was like, is he thinking that much about the game? What's wrong with this fucking guy, blood?
Sorry, I thought we were still on the last game.
Nah.
Switch tabs.
Big up Kurt Chaos. He says, Flawless, I tagged you in the side on Twitter.
Yeah, appreciate it, Kurt, man. Yeah, that's why, man. You gotta wait for the full time Saeed, man. Just wait for the full time whistle. Just wait.
Learned his lesson when I.
Yeah, just wait. Like literally 30 seconds.
You know what I mean? Big up Daniel surviving Maresca. He says, Maresca, you bald fraud. How you lose to this shite? Don't care who started. Maresca out.
That game's on him. So I hear it. That game's on him. You had 3 right backs who start the sassy. It is what it is.
Big up OG Queens. One more time. He said, Troops, voice, OG, you travel to Leganas. 4-0 W for me. Leganas. Who the Ross are Leganas, blood? Some next random blood clot team, rude boy.
Sounds like
Aren't
the
they
Spanish
in-
Arsenal.
Aren't they in the Spanish league?
Yeah, they're in the
I
league.
think so.
The league.
But they must have been in like the one below and got promoted last season. Man, like Leroy in the cup. Hey, salute Leroy, blood. New Jersey in the cup, bro. You understand? Man.
Yeah, the
fucking-
18th in the Liga. I was gonna say, yeah.
Okay, see, I told you. But yeah, big up Leroy, blood. You understand? Real one. You understand? OG, King of New York. That's my dog. You get me? Hope the family are well and all of that, blood. You get me? Big up the bro, blood. That's a real one still. I need to actually fucking shout him, bro. It's been too long. Fucking dumb. But yes, people, I had to wrap that one up real quick, blood, because Trey's got an important game right now. You get me? And I can't be late today, bro. So I got to
Come on.
cut time, blood. You know what I mean? But we are also redirecting to Lewis, blood. You understand? So all you Chelsea lot, he's got a preview coming up. I think it's a yeah, it is.
Yeah, we can also talk about Legia Warsaw away again.
And
You know
also,
about-
the gargantuan Jew garden, or whatever they called.
Yeah,
Your garden,
man.
that's it.
Your
Your
God.
Garden versus the gargantuan Chelsea, man. Let's have it.
So you lot
UCL
make sure
charge and all that.
you pull up on Lewis, blood, and show him love, blood. You know what I mean? Like Tim said, like the stream before leaving, blood. You get me? Big up everybody. Big up the mods, them. Big up the super chatters. Big up the man, them as well, blood. Monts, Flawless, Lewis, my brothers, them. You already know the vibes. Make sure you subscribe to the gang. Link in the description, as always. Everyone, enjoy your weekend, people. Hopefully, Arsenal can keep momentum going into Wednesday night, blood.
Chelsea.
I'll tell her in.
Sanchez